best deals on the largest Ram truck inventory around. Save up to 20% off all new 22 Ram 1500s. This is the best deal in years, up to 20% off. Plus, last call on all our V8 Dodge lineup. Charger, Challenger, Scat Packs, Hellcats, Demon 170, and the Black Ghost. Come get it. Don't go someplace else to save hundreds. Come to Security Dodge in Amityville and save thousands. For complete program details, shop 24/7 at securitydodge.com.
If you're in the market for Michelin tires, get to Town Fair Tire and get them at the guaranteed lowest price. With Michelin's innovative technologies designed for durability and performance, you can trust you're getting the highest quality tires over all the toughest of road conditions. Plus, at Town Fair, you get free services for life. So if you're looking for the best deal on Michelin tires, get to Town Fair, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Can you imagine a rainbow of flowers?
In a crystal blue sky.
Filled with music.
And all your friends are there.
And everyone is laughing with joy.
And the whole world is clean and sparkling and singing like Pavarotti.
Put on your wings and fly.
Invite us to your house.
We'll only be there a few minutes.
Our clean and shiny trucks haul away your distractions.
And leave your home sparkling with joy.
All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUMP.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUMP.com.
Growing a business brings pressure. Staying compliant and retaining top talent in challenging times. You feel stretched thin. Fortunately, there's Insperity. They put over 35 years of HR service and technology to work, offering my employees competitive benefit options while lightening my HR load. Engaged people empowered to be their best means overcoming obstacles. With Insperity, nothing seems impossible. Insperity, HR that makes a difference.
What does Maimonides Health mean to Brooklyn?
It's my rescue.
For heart attack survival, Maimonides Heart and Vascular Institute is tops in New York.
It's my comeback.
To get back on your feet fast, Maimonides offers a comprehensive bone and joint center. For over 100 years, Maimonides is the one that's cared for, worked for, and been there for Brooklyn.
My home.
My choice.
Maimonides.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
This last year has taught us that financial power is in the hands of the people. Enter the market confidently with Webull, the trading app that is here to elevate your investing experience with access to a community of investors, education, and technology right at your fingertips. Stay informed on the go with the real-time data and market research. Join millions of users today, learning, sharing, and investing with the Webull app. Consider your investment risks carefully. Webull Financial, LLC.
This is Nick Claxton. It's time for Brooklyn Nets basketball.
Barclays Bank is powering possible, proudly supporting Barclays Center and Brooklyn Nets basketball for 10 years.
Claxton comes away with it for Brooklyn off the left side with the dribble. Step through in the paint. Tough leaner. Baked it home for Nick Claxton. Dinwiddie along the near side, right behind the arc of the right-hand dribble. Shoots a three straight on. It's good for Spencer Dinwiddie. He's got 23. Porter drops it off inside. Broke it up and stolen away by Finney Smith. Took it away from Jokic. O'Neal running the break. Down to Cam Johnson. Going to the rim. The layup is good, and he got fouled. Moves him left. Cuts back right. Kick it out right wing. O'Neal a three. It's good for Royce O'Neal. Next regain the lead with 1:38 remaining.
Brought to you by SeatGeek, Verizon, Maimonides, and by Webull, official online brokerage partner of Barclays Center and the Brooklyn Nets.
Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw back with you here in Philadelphia, getting set for the Nets and Sixers. Game 2 about to begin as former Phillies shortstop, taking me back to my days as a kid capper, Larry Boa, just out there ringing the bell to start things off.
That was very cool. They have different celebrities or stars come out each time, usually having to do with sports, and to see Larry Boa still look great. Still look like he could turn too.
Yeah, very nice. I saw a couple guys with Mike Schmidt jerseys, but not Mike Schmidt. We'll see if Mike Schmidt shows up. Yeah. I just bumped into downstairs former Nets head coach John Calipari.
Oh, yeah? Here. What brings him here?
Here to see Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, that's
his former player with Kentucky. Played one season at Kentucky and was the 21st pick in 2020. Cal's, he's produced a lot of guys in the NBA.
Oh, he sure has. Just go around the NBA. He could go to every single arena, and there'd be a player from Kentucky on somebody's roster. He's done an amazing job, and certainly Tyrese Maxey's got to be really proud of.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tyrese Maxey played a big part in the Sixers Game 1 victory, had 13 points, was 3 of 5 from behind the arc. As we take a look at the starting lineups in this game, the starting lineups brought to you by Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. The Sixers are being introduced right now. James Harden, who had 23 points on 7 of 13 shooting from behind the arc in Game 1. The former Net really was impactful against Brooklyn in Game 1.
He sure was. His ability to just line up people and just knock down shots. We know he's capable of doing that, but I thought that was even at another level and a big reason why Philadelphia was able to get separation in that game.
Tobias Harris had 21 points, 12 in the first quarter. He made 3 of 3 from behind the arc. The Long Island product had a big impact as well for the Sixers.
The double teams are coming to Embiid in the first quarter. The ball was swung and then swung to Tobias Harris. And he's a pro, and he made all the big plays, big shots early on, especially.
The chant of MVP as Joel Embiid was introduced. PJ Tucker rounds out the starting 5 for them, and Tucker had 5 offensive rebounds and 5 steals in the game.
He is the perfect complementary player. Nets fans are so familiar with him because he is the guy that is defending Kevin Durant with Milwaukee. He had a role in Miami last year, and he fits. He's a perfect piece to this Sixer roster.
For the Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie had 14.7 assists in the game on Saturday, made 1 out of 5 from behind the arc. He'll start alongside Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Nick Claxton. Mikal Bridges, 30 points. But Cam only attempted 2 shots in the second half. Look to see him throughout the game used a little bit more.
Yes, used, but listen, we talk about all the adjustments that the Nets have to make to Embiid. Well, the Sixers made adjustments to Mikal Bridges, and it made it much more difficult for him. They trapped a few times when he came off his screens. Embiid didn't play back into drop defense. So I'll be calling out a lot of the different adjustments that we see from Game 1 to Game 2. I'm just curious to see how each team goes about their business in this one.
That sets up what's on the menu, delivered by Grubhub. Net fans with Grubhub, you'll always have home court advantage. Grubhub has all your game day favorites. Go for Grubhub to get anything you crave. The Nets are going to wear their white uniforms, black numbers and letters, Brooklyn arched across the chest in a simple font, as Philadelphia wear the blue uniforms, white letters and numbers, block letters, Phila across the chest. The opening tip brought to you by Verizon, the network America relies on. Claxton against Embiid. We're all set to go. Game 2. Ball in the air. Embiid taps it back. We're underway in Philadelphia in Game 2.
Immediate adjustment. Mikal Bridges playing James Harden, not Dorian Finney-Smith.
Now Embiid up top. Guarded by Claxton. Double comes by Dinwiddie. Embiid dribbles back, finds Maxey on the left. Cuts right into the blue paint. Back it out, Embiid. Pump fake on a 3. Now a step back. 28-footer is no good. And a rebound grabbed by Bridges.
A terrific defense. Opening possession by the Nets.
Bridges into the front court. Drives by Harden. Floater on the baseline. It won't fall. Claxton with an offensive rebound. His shot blocked by Embiid. Sends him sprawling to the floor. Sixers the other way. Harden drops it off behind his back to Embiid. Gives to a cutting Harris. Go to the rim. The layup good. And he got fouled. He got hit in the face by Dinwiddie as he got to the rim.
Well, they scrambled back to the Nets, but you got to get organized and continuously communicate. And if you don't, and again, Embiid had the ball on the wing. He gets so much attention. 10 eyes were on him, and then Tobias Harris is able to cut right down the paint.
Tobias Harris, who averaged 14.7 a game, had 21 in game one. And the free throw is good. It's a 3-0 Sixer lead just underway here in game two. Maxey with full court pressure against Spencer Dinwiddie. Now peels off as Dinwiddie moves it across the 76 logo at midcourt. Dinwiddie bumping with Maxey. Dinwiddie with a left-hand dribble gives it out top in the corner, up high corner to Bridges. Track cross court to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie will drive it to Maxey at the foul line. Tough leaner off the left side of the rim. No good. Embiid blocks out Claxton to get the rebound. Harden now into the front court for Philadelphia, out of the right side. Sixers in blue going right to left, set up in front of their bench. Doc Rivers standing, looking on, the veteran head coach. As Harden, guarded by Claxton up top, gives to Embiid, double comes, gets him at the foul line, working left of the paint, jump pass out to Harris. 3 to shoot, steps left, the 3 on the way, no good on a rebound, grabbed by Finney-Smith.
And better blocking out by the Nets, immediately, you can tell already.
Now Dinwiddie into the front court, picked up by Embiid up top. Dinwiddie gives right. Finney-Smith right back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie throws the lob over the head of Claxton, goes out of bounds. They're going to call a foul here against the Sixers.
Little push from behind on Nick Claxton by Tobias Harris. Thought that was another one of those lob passes that went awry by Spencer Dinwiddie, but he was fouled, but not in the shooting. Side out of bounds.
Inbound. Dinwiddie's got it. Coming on a high screen. Back left, Cam Johnson. He'll fire up a 3. And it's good for Cam Johnson, who had 18 points on 4 of 6 shooting in game one.
He did play very well, but he's the guy who's got to block out people.
Claxton just knocked over Embiid at the top of the key, away from the ball, and a foul is called on Nick Claxton.
Getting cheap fouls or unnecessary fouls so important for Nick Claxton to avoid. That wasn't necessary. Just a breakdown on concentration.
Inbound to Harden up top. 3-3 to score. 2 minutes gone. Harden behind the arc on the left. Played by Claxton. Harden isolated against Claxton. Moves him left. Takes him in the paint. Down the lane. And the layup is good for James Harden.
You know he's going to go left. It's just a question of when. And Claxton would have been smarter if you steer him to his right hand.
5-3 Sixers. 9.5 to go, first quarter. Dinwiddie out of the left side of Finney-Smith. Hands back to Spencer. Dinwiddie starting to back down Maxey. They bump left to the paint. Mid-post turns. Leaner inside. And it's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound wrestled down by the Sixers. Harris gets it ahead to Harden in the front court. Now James will reset between the circles. Comes left and an Embiid screen. Embiid up top, trapped by Johnson and Bridges, leaves Tucker in the corner. Open 3, won't go, rebounded by Brooklyn.
Good rotation by the Nets after the double team of Embiid.
Front court now, Cam Johnson. Comes left on a Claxton screen. Working in the paint, floater in the air. It's good. Cam Johnson with all 5 net points.
Yeah, he's got to stay aggressive.
Long pass ahead. Harris at the rim and a 2-hand slam. Tobias Harris leaked out and nobody was with him.
Yeah, that was tricky right there. He just took off on a fly pattern.
Like football.
Now he got a little pumped up.
Bridges straight on 3. No good. Rebounded by Embiid. Now Harden in the front court. Harden tried to step through, lost the ball, picked it up. Bridges on the run for Brooklyn. Out of the left side. McHale coming right top of the key. No look bounce pass to the corner. Finney-Smith a 3. And it's good for Dorian Finney-Smith. He knocked down a couple of threes, and he's 3 for 3 now in the series.
And he's guarding P.J. Tucker in this game to have some physicality on P.J. Tucker, who looks to dominate the glass. Offense.
Embiid now runs into Claxton, fell down, ball knocked loose, net scoop it up. Finney-Smith ahead to Cam Johnson to the front court. Johnson driving to the baseline, cut off, pulls up, 10-footer. It's good, and the Nets take a 10-7 lead with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And again, the confidence of Cam Johnson. He's feeling it right now. He should keep making plays.
Now front court, Harris gives it out top for Harden. And Doc Rivers, I thought he was going to call a timeout, but we're going to get a whistle and a foul here against Cam Johnson away from the ball.
Yeah, he was matched up with Embiid. He was trying to wrestle around with him, but it's not easy.
Different weight class.
Yeah. But Nets are making some nice adjustments, and they're mixing it up nice. Here's a double team from the backside.
They find Harris on the left wing. He'll drive it along the baseline, slips through two defenders, missed the runner, rebounded by Harris, floater off glass, it won't go, tip to the corner, saved by Bridges, net control it. Ahead to Cam Johnson to the front court. Drives by Embiid, comes under the basket, and it's blocked by Embiid. He blocked the reverse layup. Maxey on the other end. Drive it inside. Floater rimmed out, no good. Rebounded by Brooklyn.
Good job by Dinwiddie, not bailing him out with a foul.
Dinwiddie quickly into the front court. Hands to Bridges. Shifting gears. Fade away in the paint. It's good. And the Nets take a 12-7 lead with 7:15 to go in the first.
That's the type of pace the Nets want. They want a track meet. Remember that. Sixers want a chess match.
Harden now into the front court, picked up by Bridges. Harden on the 7 in 76er logo at the midcourt. Has it between the circles, a pull up from 30 feet. Missed it, rebounded by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie gets it ahead. Finney-Smith in transition, he'll back it out. Dinwiddie coming to the right side. Back out top, Finney-Smith's open, he'll shoot a three. Missed it long, rebounded by Embiid.
I liked it, he took it in rhythm, didn't hesitate.
Embiid to the front court, driving it strong on Claxton, going to the rim, and the layup is good. 12-9 Brooklyn. 6.5 to go first quarter. Bridges out top. Coming left to Claxton screen. Kicking on the left wing. Dinwiddie, a deep three. Knocks it down. Spencer Dinwiddie connection behind the arc. The Nets have made 3 out of 5 from deep.
Yeah, they're getting threes and they're taking them without hesitation.
Harden on a drive. Kick out Tucker. Left corner. 3 on the way. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Nets will slowly bring it to the front court. Bridges handling. Met by Harris. Gives right. Johnson. No hesitation. The 3 is short. Rebound goes knocked out of bounds, but a foul on Finney-Smith going over the back of Harden. And that leads us to our first timeout. 6:05 to go. First quarter in Philadelphia. Nets 15. The Sixers 9 on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
The road to spring savings leads to Open Road Mazda of Morristown and Open Road Mazda of East Brunswick. Don't miss an incredible selection of vehicles like the 2023 Mazda CX-30, CX-5, CX-50, and more. Plus, when you shop today, you'll take advantage of April offers like available 0% APR financing. Visit Open Road Mazda of Morristown and Open Road Mazda of East Brunswick. Click, shop, we deliver. OpenRoadMazda.com. 0% APR financing available on select 2023 SUV vehicles for up to 36 months in lieu of rebates with approved credit. Must finance through Mazda Financial Services. See dealer for complete details.
Town Fair Tire is Connecticut's largest name brand discount tire dealer. We give you the guaranteed lowest prices on all name brand tires and honor all manufacturers' rebates. We even honor our competitors' rebates. With over 100 stores from Connecticut through New England and an inventory of over 600,000 tires, you'll always get the right tire at the guaranteed lowest price. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
40 days up to 40 pounds. Everybody say it with me. 40 days up to 40 pounds. With the warmer days of spring approaching, you need to get rid of the oversized sweatshirt. Reach out to NJ Diet. You'll lose a contractually guaranteed 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days. They'll use your hair, saliva, and blood work along with bioenergetic scans to personalize natural solutions and supplements to get your body into the fat burning zone so you can finally lose that weight. Then NJ Diet uses DNA info to help you keep it off. You'll be slimmer before the summer with the help of NJ Diet. And best of all, it's contractually guaranteed. You're fully supervised the entire time to make sure you're burning fat, not just losing water. And you even get the doctor's personal email and phone number. Locations throughout the East Coast or worldwide with live online video consults. So call 855-5NJ-DIET or schedule your consultation today by going to NJ Diet. That's NJDiet.com. One more time, NJDiet.com. 40 days up to 40 pounds, 40 days up to 40 pounds.
Hey, this is Nick Claxton, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM in the Odyssey app.
It's playoffs the Brooklyn way. Be part of our story as the Nets take on the Sixers on Thursday, April 20th. That'll be game 3 of this series. You get your playoff T-shirt, rally towel, all fans in attendance. You can secure your Brooklyn Nets Game 3 playoff tickets at SeatGeek.com/Nets. There's 6:05 to go first quarter. In Game 2 in Wells Fargo Center, Nets a 15-9 lead over the 76ers.
Yeah, a couple of the early adjustments are personnel-wise. The Nets are matched up differently in this game as Mikal Bridges is playing James Harden and Dorian Finney-Smith is matched up with P.J. Tucker. Nets are getting open threes. They're getting threes, and they're not hesitating. That's what's impressive to see. They're 3 of 6, and the moment they catch it, they're looking to shoot it. There's a great coach from Philadelphia named Jay Wright. Everybody knows him from Villanova, and he used to say to everybody, you're never more open than when you first catch the ball. So I saw the Nets on the catch, and I know you talked about it on our podcast. We saw some hesitation from some guys. You got to let it fly without any hesitation. Nets are doing that. Conversely, the Sixers on the other side are 0 for 5 from three-point land.
And 4 of 12 overall, but the Nets have kept them off the offensive glass.
And again, that's a Finney-Smith adjustment, too, though. Remember, he's on P.J. Tucker to be physical with him.
Yeah, Tucker killed the Nets on the offensive glass. Hard to the front court on the left side, down to Embiid. Embiid left to the lane, draws a double out to Harden. They work it right. Maxey ends up in the corner to Tucker, right back to Maxey. Part of the Sixer bench on the far side. Cuts left, through the lane, jump stop, fade away. Good for Tyrese Maxey.
Not an easy shot, though, over the outstretch. Bridges, Nets rotated well.
15-11 Nets. 5:38 to go, first quarter. Bridges in the front court, hands to Dinwiddie. Coming to the near side, gives to Cam Johnson. Johnson works left, hands it off for Bridges. He circles right to the foul line in the lane. Bump and a leaner, no good, but he winds up on the floor. And a foul here against the Sixers.
Nice decoy.
Tobias Harris.
Nice decoy set there. A little dribble handoff to Mikal Bridges. And Claxton came up like he was going to set a screen, but then he didn't set the screen. He dove to the basket and it fooled Embiid and allowed an angle and a lane for Mikal Bridges to attack. Well, cat and mouse stuff going on with both coaches right now. As the series goes on, each team knows each other so well.
Tobias Harris called for that foul. That's his second as Bridges makes the free throw. D'Anthony Melton is going to come in the game for Harris. They're also going to get Jalen McDaniels in now for the Sixers as James Harden will go to the bench. Harden will come back with the second unit players. So Mikal Bridges at the line had 30 points in game one, third most in a net in his debut in the playoffs, as that free throw is good. Drazen Petrovic had 40 in his Nets playoff debut.
Wow. Here's the double on Embiid.
Embiid dribbles back out of it, give it to McDaniels, left side to Maxey. Cuts right, runs it to Cam Johnson in midair, but makes the floater. Tyrese Maxey making some difficult shots here in the first quarter.
Well, out of the double team, he didn't elect to shoot the basketball, but he got the Nets in rotation, and he's driving the basketball.
17-13 Brooklyn. Up top, Bridges at three. It's no good off to the right, rebounded by Embiid. Under 5 minutes to go in the first. That's a 17-13 lead. Embiid driving it strong to the baseline. Cut off. Couple of pump fakes. Nets stay down. He finds Maxey in the corner. Top three. And it's good. Tyrese Maxey, a contested three, falling out of bounds. Nets trying to answer. Going to the other end. Finney Smith at the rim. Embiid gets back. Finney Smith's got to back it out. Bridges saves a low pass from going out of bounds. And the Nets will reset. Working around. Cam Johnson driving it across the lane. The floater rims in. A foul is called. I don't think it's going to count.
Pretty close. Again, I like the confidence of Cam Johnson. Tyrese Maxey's got it going on right now, and that's got to make sure they're careful not to give him too much space. He can really explode.
Niang comes in for Tucker. Nets are going to go to their bench. O'Neal and Curry will come in. Staying out there, Bridges, a lob for Claxton from the out of bounds, and he just couldn't handle it and lay it in. And it's missed, and the Sixers go the other way. Melton in the corner. McDaniels a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Claxton.
Can't get the timing down with Nick Claxton.
Yeah, they threw that pass from out of bounds to the rim, and Claxton couldn't connect. Curry out of the right side, driving it, bumping with Niang. Floater comes off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Embiid. Right to left into the front court. Holding off Claxton, driving it down the lane, kick it in the corner. Melton a three. It's good for D'Anthony Melton. He makes his first shot of the Sixers regain the lead.
Starting to make some threes right now. How about Embiid handling the ball and then kicking it out? He's so skilled.
19-17 Philadelphia, 3:50 to go in the first. Bridges out of the right side. Bridges, pass down low. Claxton tried to enter the paint. He got stumbled, lost it. Here come the Sixers the other way. McDaniels into the front court. Euro stepping through with a floater. It's no good. Tipped in by Embiid on the follow. And Jacques Paul needs a timeout.
Yeah, big run right now by the Sixers. Nets. They answered the Nets after that previous timeout.
So the Sixers on a run right now, an 8-0 run. to take a 21-17 lead. 3:35 to go, first quarter. Back to Philadelphia right after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
In today's world, it's more important than ever to surround yourself with people and companies you can trust that will help you through some of the toughest decisions you've ever had to make. Whether you're looking to reopen your business or buy or rent a new home, Hub International is by your side. Visit Hub's Coronavirus Resource Center at hubinternational.com. Whether you're looking for help on business insurance, employee benefits, retirement planning, or even how to file for unemployment benefits, you'll get the information you need. Because at Hub International, our mission is to help you protect what matters most.
Nets fans, when decided to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City, has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
Baseball, basketball, pickleball. Those are sports, and people love sports. If you love sports, you should know this. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. Does saving have anything to do with sports? No, but people love sports, so I'm yelling sports out. Hockey, swimming, golf. Not all sports have the word ball in there, so save big when you switch to Progressive. Go sports teams!
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary.
No one works harder to improve the health of Brooklyn than Maimonides Health.
It's my go-to.
With 3 hospitals, 90 convenient locations, and over 1,800 doctors, Maimonides is more than a medical center.
It's my confidence.
Whether you have an everyday health need or seek expertise from a specialist at our Centers of Excellence, Maimonides will always provide the best possible care for the people of Brooklyn.
My home.
My choice.
Maimonides.
Hi, this is Joe Harris, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball with my boys, Chris and the Capper, on the Fan.
Net fans with Grubhub, you'll always have home court advantage. Grubhub has all your game day favorites. Go for Grubhub to get anything you crave. The Sixers actually on a 10-0 run. After the Nets jumped out to a 17-11 lead, Sixers have scored the last 10 points. And with 3:35 to go in the first quarter, Sixers lead at 21-17.
Yeah, they got a lot of options. Tyrese Maxey got it going. He had 7 of those points. So with the 2 of them driving the ball, then he knocked down a 3 fading in the corner. DeAnthony Melton was able to knock down a 3. Interesting to watch Embiid, in his MVP chase. He's already got 8 rebounds and he's got 3 assists. And we've seen him handle the basketball well and then kick it out. He's so skilled. Nets got to keep pace and execute well on offense. See if they can get Mikal Bridges out of a timeout right now. Nets are going to play small ball right now with Dorian Finney-Smith at the 5. That's another adjustment. We did not see that.
No, we saw Day'Ron Sharp in game 1, but we're seeing Finney-Smith right now.
I think this is as much for offensive spacing as it is for, obviously for defense.
Cam Johnson into the front court, gives left for Bridges. Bridges gets a screen, moves it right. Cam Johnson attacking, cut off and fouled by Jalen McDaniels.
Nice quick, decisive move by Cam Johnson. Keep getting the ball in his hands. He's feeling good.
14 fouls on either side. Nets will inbound to the front court.
Keeping the Sixers off the free throw line, such a big key. They are tremendous at shooting free throws, best in the league.
Led the league this season in both three-point percentage and free throw percentage, one of only 9 teams in NBA history to do that. Bridges up top against Niang, kick it left, Finney-Smith run off the line, drives instead, going strong to the rim, and banks it in on a driving layup from straight on.
He looked like he was thinking about dunking the ball and then kind of let go of it and went off the backboard net.
21-19 Sixers, under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Maxey in the front court, coming left, around Bridges, going to the rim and lays it up and in. And Tyrese Maxey is putting on a show. He's got 9 points here in the first quarter.
And beating you so many different ways. That time with speed.
Pass ahead now. Curry will back it out. Bridges to the elbow. Kick it over on the left for Johnson. Cut off by Maxey. Hands back now to Bridges. Bridges with Maxey guarding him now to switch. Takes him left. Bumps. Kick it up top. O'Neal pump fake. Moving left. Down the lane. Floater in traffic. It won't go. Rebound deflected ahead. Taken to the run by Milton. Melton in the front court. Lob it toward the rim. Broken up and stolen away by Bridges. Nets the other way. Pass ahead O'Neal. Royce. Cross court to the corner. Curry's got it. Curry whips across court to Cam Johnson. He'll shoot the three. It's good. It rattles home. Cam's second three. He's got 10 first quarter points.
And good skip pass by Seth Curry that time. All the way across the court.
23-22 Philadelphia. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Maxey up top. Tyrese Maxey averaged 20.3 a game in the regular season, has 9 here in the first quarter. So thinking about a deep three, step back, 30-footer straight on, no good. Hit the side of the rim, but an offensive rebound. And the Sixers have it. Melton down low to Embiid. Embiid rips his arms through and drew a foul against Mikal Bridges, who was doubling on the play.
That's why it's so important for the Nets when the Sixers missed the shot to track down the rebound. That was one of those long rebounds that hit the ground, and Melton was able to run it down. Not sure where the confusion lied with the Nets. I didn't see a white shirt from the Nets around the ball. But that's the first I've seen that. Nets are doing a good job on the backboard.
Joel Embiid, winner of the second straight scoring title for him. Attempts about 12 free throws a game, makes the first, his first attempt in this game. Embiid was 11 of 11 from the line in game one. Harden coming back into the game now for Philadelphia.
You know, we talk about taking risk and risk-taking in the playoffs against a team when you're the underdog. I know they have rotations like a guy like Cam Johnson. I'd rest him right now, but I wouldn't rest him long. He's feeling too good about his game right now. I would ride that out and not necessarily keep the same rotation that you've had during the year.
Embiid makes that second free throw. Nets get Dinwiddie and Harris into the game with Curry, Finney-Smith, and O'Neal. Dinwiddie into the front court now, coming to the near side. Hands it left for Finney-Smith. He's dribbling left, gives back to Curry. Curry to the top of the key, back left, Finney-Smith. Bounce pass to the corner, O'Neal. Right back, Finney-Smith. He'll shoot a three, and it's good. Oh, the ball's moving. Guys are making open threes. The Nets are 5 out of 9 from behind the arc. And the game tied at 25. Minute 16 to go in the first quarter. Harden bumping in the lane. Pass to the wing. Nobody there. He sailed it out of bounds into the hands of Sam Cassell over there.
On the bench, yeah. And Joe Harris did a nice job anticipating the movement of James Harden that time and took away his left hand, and he threw it away.
Big ovation for Paul Reed as he checks into the game.
He's a crowd favorite.
He had 11 points in game one. Finney-Smith up top now for Brooklyn. He's got 8 here in the first quarter. Harris on the left, hands to Curry. Curry cut off by Harden. Steps back, gives to Joe Harris. Harris dribbling left, gives to Curry. He'll fire up a three. It's in and out, no good. Rebound deflects to the corner, out of bounds. It'll be Sixer ball. Thought Seth Curry played well in game one. Capper had 10 points, was 2 of 3 from behind the arc.
Yeah, he never lacks confidence. He believes in himself. He's probably made better, made for the playoffs because of that. Nets have gotten 10 threes up in this first quarter. It's a good sign. Offensive foul on Niang.
Yep.
Good job by Royce O'Neal getting into the basketball on James Harden. You talked about it.
Minivan was parked in the wrong place. Got a ticket.
But one of the great nicknames. Mikal Bridges is going to come back onto the floor right now for a 2-for-1 situation for the Nets.
You mentioned Curry being a playoff guy, Capper. 6th all-time, but in the playoffs from 3, he's 47.5% in his career. Dinwiddie out of the right side to Bridges. Bridges to the baseline. Bridges cut off by Niang. Pass out top, nearly turned it over. O'Neal's got it. 10 to shoot. O'Neal on a drive into traffic, blocked away and stolen away by the Sixers. It was DeAnthony Melton who knocked it away and came up with it. Now Harden in the front court playing with 4 bench players. Harden played by O'Neal. Up into him. Shot clock is off. Down to 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. The game tied at 25. Harden with a low crossover between the circles. Coming right. Back to the left. Top of the key. Step back. Contested three. Short, no good. And the first quarter comes to an end.
Excellent job by Royce O'Neal right there. Just D'ing up James Harden, really making it difficult. And they got the bench alive and pumped up with his defensive effort.
After one quarter here in Philadelphia, the Nets and the Sixers all even at 25. More Game 2 action coming up from Philly right after this on The Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
Getting engaged will be one of the most exciting times of your life, and the winning team at London Jewelers is there to help you pop the question. The cutting-edge technology and trained professionals at London Jewelers can help you select a ring from their 2x London collection or design the absolute perfect ring at any budget. So whether you're starting out or starting over, let the engagement experts at London Jewelers help you out. Visit London Jewelers at any one of their 7 locations, with their newest location at the mall at Short Hills in New Jersey.
Springtime is the right time to drive a new Mazda from Ramsey Mazda. Lease a new Mazda CX-5 all-wheel drive, only $249 per month for 36 months, or shop a great selection of certified pre-owned Mazda models. Springtime's the right time for a new Mazda from Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 888-885-2891 for lease details. MSRP $28,735. Excludes tax, title, and registration. Zero security deposit. VIN P020761. Offer ends 5/1/23.
When you hire your local CertaPro painters, you get the power of a cut above. Decades of expertise to transform your home from so-so to virtuoso. The power of neighborhood painters. We live where you live and probably like the same pizza place you do. Put the power of Pro to work for you today. Get your project started at CertaPro.com.
Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated.
Spectrum Business is the no-nonsense way for small businesses to stay connected with fast, reliable internet service and Spectrum Business Connect, the all-in-one app to make calls, host video conferences, and send texts. Connect to customers from any device, anywhere. Get both and get one mobile line free for 1 year. No contracts, no hidden fees, no nonsense. Just business. Visit spectrum.com/business today. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Hi, this is Paddy Mills, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets Basketball on the Fan, 1019 FM, and the Odyssey app.
I was talking about the comparisons from games 1 to game 2, Capper. The Nets in game 1 were shooting over 60% in the first quarter. We're down 30-25. In this one, they're shooting 39%, but they're all even at 25.
Yeah, and well, they've got one more shot than the Sixers, right?
Yeah.
The shot discrepancy is there. The Nets, like you talked about an awful lot, they've been more aggressive defensively. They forced 5 turnovers. They only turned it over 1 time. Their rebounds are relatively close. Nets want to take as many shots as the Sixers and take more threes than them, and then take their chances.
Well, the Nets were 5 of 10 from behind the arc in that first quarter. The Sixers just 2%.
I just like the approach. There wasn't anybody thinking when the ball got to their hands at the three-point line. They were catching it, letting it go in rhythm.
Nets have Dinwiddie, Harris, Curry, Claxton, and O'Neal. Sixers with Harden, and then Melton, Reed, Niang, and McDaniels. Dinwiddie will bring it up the left side of the floor. Nets in white, Sixers in blue. Dinwiddie along the near side as the Nets go left to right. Out top, Harris. He's trapped. Harden all over him, poked it loose and stole it away. Harris knocked it back. It rolls out of bounds, and Curtis Blair says it'll be net ball.
Well, he lost it, and they didn't regain it. No possession, so 7 on the clock. That was the old Jason Kidd move, right? When he turned it over, he tried to get it right back.
He's so mad that he gave it up.
Yeah, he gave it up.
Get it back. Go take it back.
The hands of Harden that time, a problem.
Ooh, alliteration right there.
Yeah.
Here's Dinwiddie working left, and Harden reached in at a foul on James Harden. The hands of Harden get called for a foul.
The hands of Harden. He does the palms up like, I can't believe you called that, as much as Spencer Dinwiddie does. Should have stats on that tonight.
Yes. What I like about Spencer, though, he's very self-aware. He realizes he does it. He's got it on the left side right now.
Nets need more out of Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie behind the arc on the left side. Takes it right, kick it to the corner. Curry's got it, pump fake, steps in, 18-footer. Is good. Curry got Harden to buy the pump fake.
He is a great pump fake guy, and it's a good shooter's best friend, the pump fake. The shot fake.
Nets regain the lead, 27-25. Harden with it out high on the left, played by O'Neal. Takes him right, keeping him on his hip. Gives to a rolling Reed inside, who lays it up and in.
It's wild how Royce O'Neal really just almost sits on the left hand totally of James Harden.
Yeah. Here's Dinwiddie working right into traffic. Knocked loose, gets it back, spins inside, kick it out. Harris left wing three. No good, too strong. Claxton a strong rebound. Falling to the ground, got tied up by Reed. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia ball. Well, you know, you talked about that before, though. Royce O'Neal, remember when Utah played
Utah used to play totally on the left. Remember, almost behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then other teams are adopting that when he was at Houston, and that's kind of what he's showing right now.
Yeah, that was a Quinn Snyder thing, I want to say. Here's Harden out of the left side.
He's out there. He's going to really take that left hand away.
Harden dribbling with a right hand. Curry flashes out and switches on him. Harden trying to take him inside. Leaner in traffic. It won't go. Rebounded by Harris.
And in other years, he would have gotten that call. Remember the adjustment in the officiating.
Dinwiddie working left. Lost the handle. Turned it over. Sixers control. That's just their second turnover. Harden in the front court. Harden coming left. Harden working to the paint. Dish it off for Reed or two-hand slam.
Yeah, that reminds you of game one, right? Harden would get into the teeth of the defense and find Paul Reed. And that's got to contain him better.
O'Neal now has got it between the circles for Brooklyn. Out of the right to Curry. Curry coming left, played by Reed. Step back, long two, straight on. Good for Curry.
And again, confidence is the word that comes to mind when I watch Seth Curry or any Curry play for that matter.
Yeah,
let's be honest. Let's not
even Dell
and
there's Harden. Get in the air,
son.
Give it right. McDaniels knocks over Curry, and an offensive foul on Jalen McDaniels as Seth Curry takes the charge.
And his father-in-law is not agreeing with it at all. We're talking about Doc Rivers.
Seth Curry married to Doc's daughter, Callie.
Remember when I talked about Cam Johnson? If I wouldn't sit him long because he was playing well, he's back out on the floor right now. I think that's a nice move by Jacques Vaughn.
Royce O'Neal into the front court. Hands left. Cam Johnson working to the top of the key. Cam will back up. He's got Reed on him. Johnson moves it right. Curry has it. Switched up with Reed defensively. Takes him right. Step back. 15-foot fadeaway. In and out, no good. Tobias Harris just back into the game. Grabs the rebound. They push ahead. Harden in transition. Had it poked loose from behind by O'Neal. Scooped up by Harris. A little out of control. Gathers. Gives to Curry. Took an extra step. Got away with it. Harris will swing it left. O'Neal's got it. O'Neal in front of the net bench on the far side will back it out. Dinwiddie cut off. Out to Harris on the right wing. Joe back it out for Dinwiddie. Down to 10 to shoot for Brooklyn. Game tied at 29. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Dinwiddie works it left. Cam Johnson's got it. He'll fire up a three. No good. It was too short. And a weak side rebound grabbed by Tobias Harris for Philadelphia.
Net shooters, though, getting shots at the three-point line.
Front court now. Melton splits defenders. Gets into the paint. Spins up a right hook. In and out. No good. Deflects off the backboard. But it comes right to Tobias Harris. Pull up in the lane. It won't go. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Game tied at 29. 8.5 to go in the second. Dinwiddie, front court. Hands back Cam Johnson. Working right. Runs in McDaniels. And a foul is called against the Sixers.
Now pace. Nets get the ball off the backboard. They want to get out and run.
Maxi's going to come back into the game. Maxi had 9 in the first quarter. And I think every one of his 4 field goals made was a difficult shot.
Well, against the rotation of the Nets, he mixes it up. He likes to drive it and shoot it.
Nets with it now, Cam Johnson. He had 10 in the first quarter. He's got it along the right wing. Backs it out top. Bridges handling. Bridges back in the game. Driving it right. Kick it on the wing. Johnson run off the line by Maxey. Get to the elbow with a pull-up, and it's good. Cam Johnson's got 12 points to lead Brooklyn.
Nice versatility in his game. He scored on all 3 levels.
Nets have regained the lead. 8:05 to go in the second. 31-29 Brooklyn. Up top, Harden, the low crossover. Cam Johnson on him. Kick it right. Melton, a high arcing three, and it's good for DeAnthony Melton.
Too much help by Mikal Bridges that time. Unnecessary. No reason to give that help. He gave Melton too much space.
Bridges drives and kicks. Cam Johnson a three, and it's good from the right wing. Cam Johnson with 15, and Doc Rivers wants a timeout.
Well, you talked about you wanted to see Bridges be more of a passer. Made a beautiful delivery that time. Didn't force the issue.
5 assists for Mikal Bridges here in the first half. 7:43 to go in the second. Nets 34, Sixers 32. Back after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
With your choice of select sandwich, nugs, fries, and a drink, Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag is your go-to. Your nugget wingman. Your hot and crispy fry co-pilot.
Just like us. We're like the bag boys.
What?
Bag boys, bag boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
For a deal you can count on, bet on Biggie and choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Bag boys, bag boys.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Includes choice of double-stacked JDC or crispy chicken sandwich with 4-piece nugs, junior fry, and small soft drink. Third-party delivery pricing may be higher.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Hydrate with Brooklyn Nets Sports Water. Nets fans can show their team pride with Nets Sports Water, a high-quality, superior water beverage for fans with an active and healthy lifestyle. Whether it's quenching your thirst after a big game or taking a sip while you're on the go, let Nets Sports Water be your go-to for hydration. Now available in our sustainable, eco-friendly aluminum bottle. Refill and wreck the Nets as you help contribute to a more sustainable future. Find Nets Sports Water at Barclays Center or shop online at gowaterco.com.
You've heard your friends talking about the stock market lately. Enter the market confidently with Webull, the trading app that provides new investors with educational content and learning tools right at your fingertips. Invest on your own terms with powerful resources to make informed decisions on an intuitive platform that makes it seamless. Join millions of users today, learning, sharing, and investing with the Webull app. Consider your investment risks carefully. Webull Financial, LLC.
Hi, this is Cam Thomas, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets Basketball with Chris and the Capper on the Fan.
I'll take advantage of playoff priorities still, as you can get 23-24 Nets Level memberships. Go to Nets Level and rep your team during the biggest moments the Brooklyn way. Learn more, visit brooklynets.com/your way. 7:43 to go in the second. That's a 34-32 lead over the Sixers. Cam Johnson with 15 points on 3 of 5 from behind the arc.
Yeah, and it's just kind of a different start to this game than certainly the first half we saw in game one, where it was all Mikal Bridges. Bridges has been a distributor. He's got 5 assists. He talked about it right before the break. Cam Johnson is shooting and playing with an abundance of confidence. Finney Smith has done it. Seth Curry, when he stepped on the floor, did a nice job also. Nets don't have a shot differential in this game, a negative shot differential. They have 3 more shots attempted than the Philadelphia 76ers.
34-32 Brooklyn. 7:43 to go in the second quarter. Harris, Dinwiddie, Bridges, Johnson, and O'Neal in the game. Embiid back on now for the Sixers with Harden, Tobias Harris, Melton, and Maxey.
And Nets are real small right now. Royce O'Neal with the challenge of defending Joel Embiid. That's going to be fun to watch that steel cage match.
Front court now, Melton. Harden knocks over Bridges, and a foul on James Harden. That'll be his second. He didn't even have the ball. He just ran and then plowed into the shoulder of Mikal Bridges. He went hard to him, knocked him over, then he was going to take a handoff, and the official called a foul.
Yeah, and a very alert play by Mikal Bridges.
Now front court Dinwiddie gets a seam, drives and kicks to Bridges. Right wing 3 is no good, but he got run into by Melton, and a foul is called, and Bridges going to get 3 free throws.
Excellent job by Spencer Dinwiddie. He could have easily taken the ball down all the way and attacked the paint because he turned the corner, but he unselfishly kicked it out.
So Mikal Bridges at the line to shoot 3 free throws. The first on the way is good.
You could have almost looked at that as a potential flagrant.
Yeah, for not giving him landing
he
space.
kind of landed right almost on his feet. That's dangerous.
The officials, David Guthrie, Curtis Blair, Trey Maddox. Getting guys sorted out here on the line. Now Bridges gets the ball from the official, David Guthrie. P.J. Tucker getting set to check into the game. Bridges' free throw is good. Mikal Bridges out of the Overbrook area of Pennsylvania, about 25 minutes northwest of Philadelphia. Former All-State player at Great Valley High School up in Malvern, which is about 40 minutes outside of town. Free throw is good for Mikal Bridges. He makes all three. 7 points for Bridges. 37-32 Brooklyn, 7:20 to go. We're in the second.
And again, Royce O'Neal matched up with Joel Embiid.
Pass left, Maxi's got it, played by Dinwiddie. Maxi coming right, switched up with O'Neal. Dinwiddie in the post against Embiid. They try and get it to him inside. It was doubled by O'Neal. Poke loose, Maxi gets it back, circles right, gets it to the paint, had it knocked away, and then Embiid just kicked the ball. It'll be net ball.
Disruptive defense that time. Excellent job by Royce O'Neal. Maxi wanted to get the ball into Embiid, and he backed up, made it difficult. Then everything was a scramble after that. Excellent job.
They called a 24-second shot clock violation. So now Dinwiddie into the front court. Nets with a 5-point lead. Dinwiddie out along the right side. Under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Hands it back to Bridges. Bridges between the circles now. Coming left. Bumps it hard. Kicking to the left side. Finney Smith. He'll circle right. Into the paint. Spinning. Fade away. No good. Rebounded by Embiid. Now Harden up the right side. James into the front court. Harden played by Bridges. Coming left. Picked up by Finney Smith. Hands right for Embiid. Stumbling. Gives it up. Tobias Harris, a corner three. No good. Rebounded by Dinwiddie. Nets control with a 5-point lead. 6:25 to go in the second. Left side, Cam Johnson. Behind the arc. Moving left. Pulls up. Deep three. Got it. Oh, wow. Cam Johnson's got 18 here in the first half.
How about that? Off the dribble, a little fadeaway behind the three-point line.
8-point net lead, their largest of the half. And now O'Neal and Embiid get tangled around the right elbow, and a foul is called against Royce O'Neal of the Nets.
How about Royce O'Neal? You're matching him up with Joel Embiid right now. That's the type of versatility he has as a defender. He's gone from James Harden to Joel Embiid defensively.
Out top now, Maxey gives to Harden, top of the key. Bridges all over him. O'Neal really battling, thrown to the ground. Ends up in the corner to Harris. Tobias Harris, right of the lane. Back it in, Cam Johnson. Double comes. Pass that to Tucker. Under the basket. Lays it up. It won't go. Rebounded by Finney Smith. Now Dinwiddie up the left side. Cross court to the right. O'Neal's got it. O'Neal will back it out to Cam Johnson. He's got the hot hand. 18 in the first half. He's taking it left. We're going to get a whistle here and a foul on Maxey. And he was guarding Dinwiddie away from the play. Nets who scored 9 in a row. They have an 8-point lead. Joe Harris coming back into the game. And Finney Smith's going to go to the bench. Cam Johnson inbounding on the far side. Gets it in O'Neal. Royce out high on the left. Back to Cam on the left side. He'll fire up a three. It's short, no good. And rebounded by Daniel House, who's in the game now. Daniel House will back it out to Maxey. Harden taking a seat on the bench. Post up for Tobias Harris right of the lane against the smaller Dinwiddie. Shoots over him and knocks it down. 7 for Tobias Harris.
Nets are doing a good job defensively, though. Excellent job.
6-point lead for Brooklyn. 5:10 to go in the second. Dinwiddie on the left. Drives, spins in the lane. Got raked on the arms by Tobias Harris, and a foul is called.
Dinwiddie's
third on Tobias Harris.
Been quiet, but quiet in a good way. Like he hasn't forced the issue. It hasn't. But I don't feel like he has a problem not getting into the action. He's kind of doing his job, but getting other guys involved. He's got 3 assists, but he's not forcing the issue at all.
He's the first player on the Nets other than Mikal Bridges to shoot free throws right now.
Yeah, there haven't been many free throws. Think about how important it is to keep the Sixers off the free throw line, right? They average 25 free throw attempts a game. They've only attempted 3.
We have some spillage on the ball, so they're going to change basketballs right now. Doc Rivers examining the ball. I think there's something on it. Is it banned substance?
Yeah, check it.
Well, Vaseline.
The officials gotta check
They're getting rid of the ball.
check the shooter's hands.
Clean it up. With 5:06 to play here in the second. That's a 40-34 lead over the Sixers. Not sure why they're stopping play right now. Was the backup ball damaged? I mean, no, the officials got the ball waiting to go.
Got to pump it up or something? What's going on here? Well, this first half, though, going exactly how the Nets want it to go. They're doing a very good job staying attuned to game plan. We've seen different adjustments. We haven't seen Day'Ron Sharp. We've seen Royce O'Neal guard Embiid. We've seen Dorian Finney-Smith guard Embiid. And obviously, we've seen Nick Claxton defend him.
I think there was, as soon as there some kind of delay, TV probably went to some break or promo or something, so they had to wait till they're done.
They got faked out.
Yeah,
TV got faked
audience. How about today, Cabra? Here's something I needed to point out. Good second quarter factoid for you.
Yeah.
Of the 5 play-by-play announcers calling this game, you get 3 on TV, 2 on radio. 3 of us are Fordham grads, as the free throw is missed by Spencer Dinwiddie.
That
WFUV alumni.
That is impressive. You, Spiro Ditas for a TNT, right?
Yeah.
And then Ryan Rucco for the Yes Network.
Yeah.
That's a heck of, and
Dinwiddie's free throw rolls off no good.
Misses both of them.
Yeah. He's rattled by all the Fordham guys in the building. 40-34 Nets, under 5 minutes to go in the second. Embiid had it knocked loose. Nets come up with a steal, and Embiid ties up Finney-Smith for a jump ball. Also point out just to get in, Matt Murphy is a guy who does some radio work for the Sixers. He's Tom McGinnis's backup play-by-play guy. He's their G League guy, and he is also a WFTV guy.
Wow.
Had to get all the guys in.
Something that is so impressive, though, right? And that is really something.
Yeah.
Mike Breen, Fordham guy, right?
Yeah.
Michael Kay, everybody.
They're not here, though.
No, but you know what I mean.
Tip is one back. Daniel House has got to give to Embiid. Embiid behind the arc on the left side. Embiid played by Royce O'Neal. Double comes. Pass out of it to Maxey. Maxey working right in the lane. Floater off glass. No good, but he drew a foul against Finney-Smith. That'll be his second.
Maxey, the 1-6er playing at a very high level. Everybody else seems out of sorts. Not for the most part. Yeah, Embiid really hasn't been in the flow much. Tobias Harris, solid.
Embiid does have 10 rebounds in this game, as Maxey at the line misses the free throw off the front of the rim. No good. Tyrese Maxey, normally an excellent free throw shooter, 84%. You saw Dinwiddie on the other end, also a very good free throw shooter, missed 2 in a row. As Joe Harris going to come in for Finney-Smith. Dorian takes a seat, a couple of fouls. He's got 8 points.
So not much size at all for this Nets team right now. Can they be physical enough on the backboard?
Maxey's second is good.
It's wild to see Embiid struggle to really get quality positioning against Royce O'Neal.
Spencer Dinwiddie, left to right, into the front court. Nets in white, Sixers in blue. O'Neal top of the arc. O'Neal comes left, hands to Cam Johnson. Johnson top of the key, backs up between the circles now. Got him beat on him. Moves it out top. Dinwiddie will fire up the 3. Way off to the left. Rebounded by Joel Embiid, his 11th rebound.
Small ball lineup again for the Nets with Embiid out there.
Maxey on a drive, cut off with a bad angle, comes under the basket, keeps the dribble alive, back it out Embiid. Stumbling left in lane with a running hook, it won't go. Rebounded by Royce O'Neal. O'Neal on the charge, middle of the pack, into the front court. Lob it to the right corner to Bridges. Going along the baseline, spins a pass back out. It's deflected to O'Neal. He's open. He'll shoot a 3. And it's good for Royce O'Neal. And the Nets take a 43-35 lead with 3:50 to go in the second.
Quick pace, he left him open.
Melton the 3 on the left. That won't go. Rebounded by Dinwiddie. Pass ahead. Cam Johnson driving it on Embiid. He'll dunk it with the right hand. Nets a 10-point lead. Sixers want a timeout. And they're booing in Philadelphia.
How about that? Excellent job. The Nets pushing the pace and playing with all sorts of confidence.
3:42 to go in the second. Nets 45, Sixers 35 on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
Bad credit? No credit? Any credit? We can help you. Call Credit Solutions, a division of Hudson Hyundai. It's easy to apply right over the phone.
We can help you drive today with only $68 down. Call 800-951-4221. That's 800-951-4221.
Tier 1 customers can drive a brand new Hyundai with just $68 down.
Like a new Hyundai Tucson or Palisade, only $68 down.
Even a new award-winning all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5, only $68 down.
Or get up to $7,500 Ioniq 5 lease cash when you lease.
Call 800-951-4221. That's 800-951-4221.
And all new Hyundais come with Hyundai Assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Bad credit? No credit. Call Credit Solutions for a pre-approval today. 800-951-4221. That's 800-951-4221. Or HudsonHyundai.com.
Payments will vary. Credit severity affects approval. See dealer for details.
Okay, ladies, it's time to talk about taking your health more seriously. I'm Andrea Lanza, and for nearly 20 years as a member of our patient care team at Princeton Longevity Center, I've helped women think differently about taking care of their health. Simply put, your annual doesn't give you the full picture. A typical exam often misses your heart attack and stroke risk, other cancers, or problems that are often overlooked until it's too late. At Princeton Longevity Center, I've seen our one-day programs change and even save the lives of women. Our highly personalized programs work to find hidden health problems early, even before symptoms start, and better yet, work to prevent those diseases in the first place. Isn't that the better approach? Princeton Longevity Center has helped women like you take control of their health with the time, attention, and testing they need. Now it's your turn. Take the next step by calling my 5-star patient care team and me today at 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Hey, this is Nick Claxton, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM in the Odyssey app.
Hey, Net fans, from Bushwick to Brownsville to Bed-Stuy. Brooklyn, have you gotten your updated COVID-19 booster shot yet? The one designed for recent Omicron variants. Check eligibility and schedule at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech. Cam Johnson on Saturday in Game 1 set his playoff career high with 18 points. He's already got 20 to set a new high with still 3:42 to go in the second quarter. The Nets with a 45-35 lead.
Yes, Cam Johnson has been excellent, but there have been some unique or not unique, some interesting adjustments. The Nets have not been afraid to play small ball versus Joel Embiid. They've had Royce O'Neal defend him, and then think about it, Embiid then has to guard out on the perimeter on defense, and that opens things up for everyone else. And he hasn't burned the Nets by going down low and posting up. He's still staying at the free throw line. And again, Dorian Finney-Smith is on the floor, but he'll be matched with P.J. Tucker. That was an earlier adjustment that the Nets made. But Royce O'Neal is amazing me right now with his ability to go from James Harden and make it difficult on him to Joel Embiid and, seeing how difficult for how long he can make it tough on Joel Embiid.
Yeah, we've seen this with Royce O'Neal this year. We've seen him play guys like Rudy Gobert and Nikola Jokic, and now doing it against Joel Embiid. And, of course, we talked about how he made his defensive reputation in the playoffs as a rookie going up against James Harden when Harden was with Houston and O'Neal was with Utah. The Nets traded the first-round pick that they had acquired from Philadelphia to get Royce O'Neal this season. As James Harden brings it to the front court. Harden gives left for Melton, D'Anthony Melton. O'Neal working really hard, fronting on Embiid. They can't get him the ball. Out to Harden now, straight on a step back, contested three. In and out, no good. Embiid with a rebound. Blocked from behind by Cam Johnson out of bounds. It'll stay with Philly with 12 to shoot.
How about the effort, the interior effort by Royce O'Neal and the help he was getting from the weak side? Excellent job.
Harden will inbound along the left baseline. Back it out to Melton. Melton gives it up top, and Embiid doubled. Out to Maxey, driving it right, going to the rim. Floater in traffic. It's good. for Tyrese Maxey.
And again, when he gets the ball out of the double team, he's looking to attack the basket.
He's got 12 points to lead the Sixers. That's an 8-point lead.
Zone one time here by the Sixers.
Under 3 minutes to go in the second. Bridges out of the right. Finds O'Neal at the right elbow. He'll drift out to the wing. Up top, Bridges moves it left. Dinwiddie in the corner to Finney-Smith for a three. It's no good, and a rebound comes to Embiid. Joel Embiid will handle into the front court of the right wing. Picked up by O'Neal. Shifts it in the corner to Tucker. Surprised by it. Backs it out to Embiid. He'll kick it up top for James Harden. Harden coming right. Picked up by Finney-Smith. Working him right to left. Pulls up right of the lane with a fadeaway. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Harden 1 for 6. Front court for the Nets, Cam Johnson. Gives to Bridges, who sets it up. Hands right, kick it up top. Cam Johnson moving left. Poke loose. A scramble for it. Saved by Johnson. Out to Bridges. 3 straight on. No good. Bounce high in the air, and Embiid comes down with his 14th rebound. Dribbling into the front court. Taking into the paint. A wild spinning shot won't go, but he got knocked to the floor and fouled. And a foul against Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, Bridges got him after Royce O'Neal made an attempt at the ball to really disrupt the footwork of Embiid, who was rambling down the floor handling the ball, but Embiid got him on the arm.
2:01 to play before halftime. Nets a 45-37 lead. Joel Embiid to shoot 2 free throws.
Can the Nets maintain momentum going into halftime? We've seen a lot of games change in the last couple minutes of second quarter.
Free throw good by Joel Embiid. Niang comes back into the game now for the Sixers, replacing Tucker. Dinwiddie and Finney-Smith go to the bench for Brooklyn as Curry and Harris come back in for the Nets.
Nets have not been afraid to be a small ball team in this game. Might see a zone right now. That's why Joe Harris is on the floor.
Free throw is good by Embiid. So 45-39 Nets.
Here it is again, zone defense.
Right wing Bridges a 3. At the angle, it's no good. Rebound, though, to Cam Johnson. He'll back it out to Bridges. Bridges working right. Penetrating and kicking back out top. O'Neal's open. A 3 on the way. No good. It was short, and Embiid comes down with his 15th rebound. Ahead now to Harden. A little out of control. Lost the handle. Curry diving to try and save it. Put it off Melton, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn ball.
What a great effort by O'Neal and Seth Curry right there. Scrambling, getting the ball out of the hands, and then diving and saving it. Nets are getting open threes. They're getting what they want. They haven't converted in a while.
Little discussion amongst the officials, but it'll be Brooklyn ball. Crowd saw a replay. They didn't like it.
And again, zone defense they keep trying to keep Embiid back towards the basket.
Curry out of the right side. Curry comes left. Moves it right. O'Neal's got it. Back it up top. Curry swings it left. Bridges on the catch. Drives it to Niang, and a foul is called against Niang as Bridges hit a wild, high arcing shot after the whistle, but it won't count.
Right?
That was Vince Carter.
Yeah, I remember Vince Carter was the best after the whistle shooter we'd ever seen. He knew it wouldn't count, but
he would just throw up a shot a trick shot.
He'd get an H every time, or an O, or a horse, or whatever you call it.
Mikal Bridges at the line where he's 5 for 5 tonight. Makes the first.
He's played a nice game because he's taken what the defense has given him. He's even there's some of these missed threes. He's been the guy making the pass.
Bridges only 1 for 6, but he's got 6 assists.
So funny because you had just brought that up with Jacques Vaughn. What's the next step in his game? And he's doing that tonight. Certainly a willing passer.
Little gamesmanship by Embiid as Bridges gave the ball back to the official, and Embiid walked into the lane and was complaining about it. Free throw is good by Bridges. Mikal with 9. 47-39 Nets. Minute 20 to go. Second quarter here at Wells Fargo Center. James Harden brings it across the midcourt line. He's been played by Bridges all night. Now switched up between the circles by Cam Johnson. Now comes switched up with Claxton on him. Embiid wants it against O'Neal. They have to reverse it left. Maxey a deep 3, and it's good. Tyrese Maxey with 15 first half points, and Jacques Vaughn wants a timeout. We'll keep it here. 59.6 seconds to go in the second. And that lead that was 10 has been trimmed to 5.
Now, Tyrese Maxey, a big reason why the Sixers are right there in this half.
That one was a deep three. He makes difficult shots, Tyrese Maxey.
He has, and he's mixed it up well. When the ball's been swung to him, there have been, for the most part, he mixes up driving it hard with aggression and shooting the deep three. And he's got every shot in between.
Maxey, who led Kentucky in scoring at 19 points a game back in the 2019-2020 season. His college head coach, John Calipari, is here in attendance in Philadelphia. Maxey out of Garland, Texas, a former 2019 Texas Mr. Basketball. Just 22 years old, the 21st pick in 2020.
That was a great pick. You think about mistakes teams make.
Yeah.
Getting Tyrese Maxey at 22, he is impressive.
The story for the Nets in the first half, Cam Johnson with 20 points. In this series, Cam is 8 of 13 from behind the three-point line.
And a big story, look at it, right now the Sixers have 42 points. So how good have the Nets been defensively? They've mixed it up. They haven't been beaten on missed shots with a guy getting crushed on the offensive backboard. They've been disruptive. They've kept the Sixers and Embiid off balance, and they've played small, and the Sixers haven't been able to take advantage.
Cam Johnson to the front court around a stagger screen. Out of the right wing now. Gives out top for Curry. Right back to Johnson. Penetrates right on Embiid, and he dumps it on his head. Wow, Cam Johnson showing everything here in the first half. He's got 22. Even the Sixer crowd is buzzing about that one. Now hard to the front court. Gives right to Embiid. Embiid spins and lost the ball. Joe Harris had it. He lost it to Melton, and then he tripped Melton, and a foul is called against Joe.
Don't dribble a loose ball, Joe Harris. That's what your coach, your father would say. On a loose ball, grab the ball. He tried to poke it with one hand, and I went back to the Sixers.
That's going to bring Finney Smith and Claxton back into the game, replacing Curry and Harris. With 33 seconds to go. New shot clock for the Sixers. Nets a 7-point lead. They've led by as much as 10. Sixers have led by as much as 4. Harden out of the right wing, a deep three. 2-for-1 situation. Hit the side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Harden 1 for 7. Bridges takes it left. A bump, a fading shot won't fall, but free throws coming from Mikal Bridges.
He really's got a knack for drawing that foul when he gets a little bit of momentum. He knows how to exactly accelerate and dip his shoulder at the same time, and the defender can't get out of the way, and then he goes up into his shot. So it gets to the free throw line.
He also loves to go left,
yeah,
and then kind of fading and falling left. He'll make that shot.
He'll make that shot.
As the free throw is no good, it rolls off. His first miss in 8 attempts from the line. Looking for his 10th point. Free throw is no good. He misses a pair after making 7 in a row. The Sixers have it. Shot clock is off. James Harden in the front court. Harden winding down the dribble. Out of 8 seconds to go in the quarter. They bounce it to Embiid behind the arc on the left wing. Draws 2 defenders. Whips it inside to a wide open Melton, who lays it up and in. And that's the 5th assist for Joel Embiid. At half court, O'Neal Aheed hits the front of the rim. And the first half comes to an end. Nets will go to the locker room with a 5-point lead.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen the Nets really make a mistake in their double teaming and leave a guy wide open underneath the basket. Nets with a really good, outstanding first half of play. That's what they've got to come here with the second half. You feel like they'd even be more up, even a couple more points with the way they've played on both sides of the floor.
Well, this Sixer team that had the 3rd-rated offense in the NBA this year held to 44 points at the half. 49-44, Nets in front at the half. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, get you caught up on what's going on in the rest of the NBA playoffs when we return right after this. You're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible. turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
Ooh, hot, 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 hot. With the arrival of Triple Red 777, the New York Lottery's hottest new scratch-off game, the winnings might be a little hot, 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 hot. Spark a win today. Play the new Triple Red 777 scratch-off game, and you could win red-hot prizes up to $3 million. You must be 18 years or older to purchase a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly.
Brooklyn, how you feeling? Don't get benched by illness or injury. Book at-home urgent care at DocGoNow.com. DocGo On Demand is in-network with major insurance plans, bringing you the same high-quality medical care as a walk-in clinic at about the same cost. When your home team needs an assist, book an on-demand house call at DocGoNow.com. DocGo On Demand, urgent care reinvented. This message is sponsored by Ambulance by DocGo, the official ambulance service of the Brooklyn Nets, New York Liberty, and Barclays Center.
Coming, the biggest names in comedy. Mike Epps, Cedric the Entertainer, T.O. Hughley, Earthquake, and DC Youngfly. The Street Jokes No Chaser Comedy Tour, hosted by Mike Epps.
Yeah, we in Los Angeles, home of the Bloods and the Crips. Gas so high, they riding together now.
Cedric the Entertainer.
She gonna hit me up the other day, tell my daddy, would you buy me the new Camaro? You know, that's more like A-Stupid right there. You more like used Hyundai or something like that.
T.O. Hughley, DC Youngfly, and Earthquake, Friday, May 26th in Barclays Center. Get tickets at Ticketmaster, presented by Urban Vibe Entertainment and Black Promoters Collective.
G'day, this is Paddy Mills, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball with Chris and the Kappa on the Fan.
It is halftime here in Philadelphia in Game 2. Nets a 49-44 lead over the Philadelphia 76ers. Cam Johnson with a playoff career high 22 points. He had a highlight reel dunk toward the end of that second quarter as he caught it out on the right wing. He drove it into the paint with Embiid closing on him, and he dunked it right on Embiid. Johnson, with that dunk as a highlight, but was 4 of 7 from behind the arc. 22 points in the half, 9 for Bridges, 8 for Finney-Smith. The Nets shot just 39.5% from the floor, but they were able to keep the Sixers off the glass and didn't turn it over. And the Nets held the Sixers to 44 points in the first half. Nets with a 5-point lead at the half. It was a first half that featured 7 lead changes and 5 ties. The Nets had a lead by as much as 10. The Sixers led by as much as 4. The game was tied at 25 at the end of 1. Nets outscored the Sixers 24-19 in the second quarter for a 49-44 lead at the half. Only 2 games on the schedule in the NBA playoffs tonight. Besides this one, you've got a Game 2 out in Sacramento. That's a 10 o'clock tip. And boy, what an atmosphere it was in Sacramento for Game 1 on Saturday night between the Warriors and the Kings. The Kings ultimately hold them off and win the game, their first playoff game in 16 years. And they get the win over the Warriors to take a 1-0 series lead. We had great games and some injuries in the games yesterday. Looks like Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to be able to go in Game 2 as the Bucks will look to even up that series. They dropped Game 1 to the Heat on the other night, so the Heat winning Game 1 to take a 1-0 series lead. But it looks like Giannis, who left that game, he will return for Game 2. Also tomorrow night, you've got the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Still don't have a status on John Morant. Morant went down with a hand injury, and it was, if you saw it, he was up in the air. He got kind of flipped sideways. He landed on his hand and missed the remainder of that game. The Lakers able to take Game 1 in Memphis. They'll go to try and take a commanding 2-0 lead with Game 2 tomorrow night in Memphis. Also, Game 2 tomorrow night in Denver as the Nuggets will host the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves, who we thought maybe would have some momentum coming off that play-in win and not be rusty, and they go out to Denver last night, and they got smoked by Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets, who had been waiting for a week to play that one. Of the Nuggets with an easy win in Game 1, Game 2 tomorrow night in Denver. Again, here at the half in Philadelphia, the Nets with a 49-44 lead over the Philadelphia 76ers. Capper and I will come back and talk about it when we return right after this. You're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Hi, this is John Starks. As excited as I am about our New York basketball team, I am just as excited about my own team here at John Starks Kia. Come on in and talk to one of our incredible team members and see what special offers they have for you.
It's our spring savings sale. Lease a 23 Forte for $269 a month for 36 months with zero due-it signing. That's zero due-it signing. No security deposit required. 10,000 miles per year and excludes tax, title, and MV fees. Expires 5/1.
John Starks Kia. Stand tall.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
With car prices at an all-time high, our donors are now getting highest receipts ever. Donate at carsforkids.org, and your car can be picked up tomorrow.
Donate your car today.
Sony Pictures Classics proudly presents It Ain't Over, the new film about one of baseball's greatest superstars, Yogi Berra. It Ain't Over is the one film that you can bring the whole family to enjoy in a movie theater.
He's the figure that was larger than life.
First-person accounts include Derek Jeter, Joe Torre, Mariano Rivera, Willie Randolph, Don Mattingly, Tony Kubek, and Ron Guidry.
He was a guy that everybody loved because he was real.
It Ain't Over, a new film by Sean Mullet from Sony Pictures Classics.
Rated PG, only in theaters. Starts May 12th. Spectrum Business is the no-nonsense way for small businesses to stay connected with fast, reliable internet service and Spectrum Business Connect, the all-in-one app to make calls, host video conferences, and send texts. Connect to customers from any device, anywhere. Get both and get one mobile line free for 1 year. No contracts, no hidden fees, no nonsense. Just business. Visit spectrum.com/business today. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Cam Johnson to the front corner on a stagger screen. Out of the right wing now. Gives out top for Curry. Right back to Johnson. Penetrates right on Embiid, and he dumps it on his head. Wow, Cam Johnson showing everything here in the first half. He's got 22. Even the Sixer crowd is buzzing about that one. Oh, Cam Johnson punched it right on top of Joel Embiid. As he slams it home. He had 22 in the first half. In the specter of the place where Dr. J played out in the parking lot. He's here today.
He's here today. And, when I think of great, incredible dunks, I think of Dr. J a lot. And, boy, Cam Johnson, his dunk over Embiid, that was really impressive.
You were bracing yourself because you saw Embiid lurking there in the lane. And Cam Johnson, it was almost like Embiid baited him. They gave a lot of space, and he was going. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, Embiid's going to meet him at the rim. This might be some kind of, flagrant foul opportunity or whatever it is. And Cam Johnson just punched it. But Cam Johnson, this so far is the Cam Johnson game. 22 points, already set a playoff career high. And then the Nets defensively holding the Sixers to 44 points. A terrific first half.
Yeah, they just did a great job. I mean, everything, the formula really, really worked for the Nets. And if you think about it, it's so different than game one. And we talked about how high the percentages were for the Nets, yet they were losing the game. Now it's a little bit different. They're winning the game, but the percentages are low. They're not shooting above their head. They're shooting less than 40% on the game, 39.5. Only 36.4 from three. That's pretty good, but they even had threes in the second quarter that they didn't really go down consistently. Excellent job, though, all around. As far as defensively, the Nets doing a great job of mixing it up on Embiid with some double teams. We've talked about that, but also the ability to keep Nets have been able to play small in that first half. That's a huge storyline. They played small ball with Nick Claxton off the floor They didn't come in with Dayron Sharp. They had Dorian Finney-Smith, and then Royce O'Neal goes from guarding James Harden for portions of the half to defending Joel Embiid the last 8-9 minutes of that second quarter and doing a fantastic job. The Nets, that's the big shakeup of this game, that the Nets are not afraid to go small ball against the Sixers. You talked about it with Jacques Vaughn. You said you got to be risk takers. There's different ways to be a risk taker. And the Nets being able to go small against a great size. That's after being dominated on the backboard. The Nets elect to go small. Other areas the Nets really helped themselves. They didn't turn the basketball over. Only 3 turnovers. Sixers with 11. In the other area, that's a great stat. Think about the difference of game 1 to game 2, where the Nets had all the issues as far as taking care of the basketball, yet didn't turn over the Sixers. And a big stat, and we're going to keep an eye on this the rest of the game, keeping the Sixers off the free throw line. They're 6 of 7 from the free throw line were the Sixers. Hey, the Nets formula really worked well in that first half, and they didn't play over their heads. They can make these shots. They can make these plays. Mikal Bridges went 1 for 6 from the field. He can go at a higher rate, obviously. But the Nets stayed together. They stuck with their game plan. It was very effective. And you could say, and you brought this up a lot going into this series, that if things aren't going well for the Sixers, wow, will this crowd turn on them quick.
And they were booing.
They were booing.
When it was a 10-point lead, it got to 42-32 at one point, and the Sixer crowd was booing.
Now, they will. Now, understand this. Now, the Nets played a very good first half. They could have actually shot it better. But, the defense of holding a Sixer team to 44 points, outstanding. I love there were other adjustments. Mikal Bridges began on James Harden, not Dorian Finney-Smith like game 1. He played P.J. Tucker. There are a lot of chess match things going on from game 1 to game 2. And Jacques Vaughn pressed a lot of the good buttons. But he's got to. You've got to. You are the underdog. This is an excellent Sixer team that is capable of coming out and playing a really good half and taking care of business. But then you see how the Nets can give themselves a chance. Limit your turnovers, play good defense, crash the backboard, and play with pace. Try to get that ball out and up the floor before the Sixer defense is settled.
At the half, the Nets with a 49-44 lead over the Sixers, trying to even up this series at a game apiece. We'll have the second half right after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
he can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
In today's world, it's more important than ever to surround yourself with people and companies you can trust that will help you through some of the toughest decisions you've ever had to make. Whether you're looking to reopen your business or buy or rent a new home, Hub International is by your side. Visit Hub's Coronavirus Resource Center at hubinternational.com. Whether you're looking for help on business insurance, employee benefits, retirement planning, or even how to file for unemployment benefits, you'll get the information you need. Because at Hub International, our mission is to help you protect what matters most.
Oh, hot, 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 hot. With the arrival of Triple Red 777, the New York Lottery's hottest new scratch-off game, the winnings might be a little hot, 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 hot. Spark a win today. Play the new Triple Red 777 scratch-off game, and you could win red-hot prizes up to $3 million. You must be 18 years or older to purchase a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Hi, this is Joe Harris, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets Basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Odyssey app.
Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw back with you at Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. The Nets with a 49-44 lead over the Philadelphia 76ers. The Sixers, who had the third best record of the NBA, their most regular season wins since winning 56 back in the 2000-2001 season when they went to the NBA Finals. The Nets trying to snap a losing streak. They have lost 11 consecutive road game twos. The last time they won a game two on the road, Capper, you have to go back to the NBA Finals in 2003, winning game two on the road against the San Antonio Spurs.
How about the Sixers coming out in the zone defense to start right now?
Nets in the white going right to left. Dinwiddie up top, coming left, spins back right, in the paint, kicking on the wing. Bridges has it, gives it up. Finney Smith, a three on the left is no good. Rebounded by Tucker.
Oh, you're going to get threes. Can you make enough of them? That's what's going to come down to.
James Harden was 1 for 7 in the first half. He's got it in the front court. Sixers in the blue going left to right. Harden out of the left wing, played by Cam Johnson now. Harden looking around, moves it right. Embiid behind the arc, cuts left, driving, bumping, leaning, blocked by Claxton and controlled by Brooklyn. Nets in the move, Dinwiddie into the front court, gives it up. Cam Johnson in the corner. Spins to the near side, gives to Claxton top of the key. Claxton yet to score in this game. They find Dinwiddie driving along the baseline, gets to the rim and lays it up and in. And right off the bat, Doc Rivers wants a timeout.
How about that? Excellent job by Dinwiddie that time. If he's not going to make his shots, put a little pressure on that rim. And I was shocked the Sixers came out in zone defense, right?
A minute and 1 second into the third quarter. The Sixers take a timeout. Nets with a 51-44 lead. We'll come back right after this on the Fan, Sports Radio 101.9 FM, and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Spectrum Business is the no-nonsense way for small businesses to stay connected with fast, reliable internet service and Spectrum Business Connect, the all-in-one app to make calls, host video conferences, and send texts. Connect to customers from any device, anywhere. Get both and get one mobile line free for 1 year. No contracts, no hidden fees, no nonsense. Just business. Visit spectrum.com/business today. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Hi, this is John Starks. As excited as I am about our New York basketball team, I am just as excited about my own team here at John Starks Kia. Come on in and talk to one of our incredible team members and see what special offers they have for you.
It's our spring savings sale. Lease a 23 Forte for $269 a month for 36 months with zero due-it signing. That's zero due-it signing. No security deposit required. 10,000 miles per year and excludes tax, title, and MV fees. Expires 5/1.
John Starks Kia. Stand tall.
40 days up to 40 pounds. Everybody say it with me. 40 days up to 40 pounds. With the warmer days of spring approaching, you need to get rid of the oversized sweatshirt. Reach out to NJ Diet. You'll lose a contractually guaranteed 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days. They'll use your hair, saliva, and blood work along with bioenergetic scans to personalize natural solutions and supplements to get your body into the fat burning zone so you can finally lose that weight. Then NJ Diet uses DNA info to help you keep it off. You'll be slimmer before the summer with the help of NJ Diet. And best of all, it's contractually guaranteed. You're fully supervised the entire time to make sure you're burning fat, not just losing water. And you even get the doctor's personal email and phone number. Locations throughout the East Coast or worldwide with live online video consults. So call 855-5NJ-DIET or schedule your consultation today by going to NJ Diet. That's NJDiet.com. One more time, NJDiet.com. 40 days up to 40 pounds, 40 days up to 40 pounds.
WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Hi, this is Cam Thomas, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets Basketball with Chris and the Capper on the Fan.
Hey, Net fans from Bushwick to Brownsville to Bed-Stuy. Brooklyn, have you gotten your updated COVID-19 booster shot yet? The one designed for recent Omicron variants. Check eligibility and schedule at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech. So 1 minute and 1 second into the third quarter. Doc Rivers used a timeout as the Nets have a 51-44 lead.
How about Joel Embiid with only 6 shot attempts so far? It's an excellent job by the Nets, mixing it up, keeping him and the Sixers off balance. Nets extended pressure, trying to be disruptive. Mikal Bridges is matched with Harden. Nets need to make sure they neutralize Tyrese Maxey. Dinwiddie's job is as much on defense as it is on offense. He's got to do a good job on it.
Harden will bring it up against Bridges. Just gets it across the midcourt line. Harden coming right. Sized up by Claxton at a switch. Gives it top of the key down to Embiid. Draws a double. Finds Maxey left side. He'll shoot a 3. No good, too strong. But Tucker with a rebound out to Maxey in the corner, and he knocks down a 3. Second chance opportunity, and Maxey makes him pay.
Now, that's the type of momentum play that they were making the other night, and they got to keep Tucker off the backboard.
He went right over Cam Johnson to grab that rebound. Now Dinwiddie gives left for Bridges. Out top and threw it away. Tobias Harris, a steal, will go to the other end, and an uncontested slam. And Jacques Vaughn calls a timeout.
Yeah, let's remember that offensive rebound by P.J. Tucker.
And then that was just sort of just a lazy pass up top that leads to a dunk on the other end. So another timeout. Less than a minute after Doc Rivers used one, now Jacques Vaughn uses one. 51-49 Nets, 10:19 to go in the third. We'll get some more business out of the way with this break on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
What does Maimonides Health mean to Brooklyn?
It's my rescue.
For heart attack survival, Maimonides Heart and Vascular Institute is tops in New York.
It's my comeback.
To get back on your feet fast, Maimonides offers a comprehensive bone and joint center. For over 100 years, Maimonides is the one that's cared for, worked for, and been there for Brooklyn.
My home.
My choice.
Maimonides.
I'm Howard Mackler, founder of Innovation Refunds. You've heard me talking about the payroll tax refund for months. If you own a business, even if you've asked your CPA about this, you owe it to yourself to take another look. We provide a licensed and insured tax attorney who evaluates your company at my expense to determine eligibility. Businesses of all types can qualify, so go to getrefunds.com to potentially get a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. Download the Innovation Refunds app or go to getrefunds.com, getrefunds.com.
This last year has taught us that financial power is in the hands of the people. Enter the market confidently with Webull, the trading app that is here to elevate your investing experience with access to a community of investors, education, and technology right at your fingertips. Stay informed on the go with the real-time data and market research. Join millions of users today, learning, sharing, and investing with the Webull app. Consider your investment risks carefully. Webull Financial, LLC.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action, and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
Hey, this is Nick Claxton, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM in the Odyssey app.
Well, tickets for games 3 and 4 in Brooklyn coming up on Thursday and Saturday. Thursday is 7:30 start, Saturday a 1 o'clock start. Both games at Barclays Center. Tickets available. Go to SeatGeek.com/Nets. 10:19 to go. Third quarter in Philadelphia here in game 2. Nets with a 51-49 lead over the Sixers.
Yeah, quick 5-0 run by the Sixers. Probably the two biggest mistakes we've seen the Nets make. The inability to rebound the ball, kicked out to a 3, then they turn it over for an easy basket. Nets began this game, Chris, in the first quarter, shooting 5 of 10 from 3. Since then, only 3 of 13.
So the Nets, with their same starters out of the floor, Dinwiddie, Bridges, Johnson, Claxton, and Finney-Smith. Cam Johnson leads the Nets with 22, is the only net in double figures so far. Tyrese Maxey, the only Sixer in double figures. He has 18. Joel Embiid with 8 points and 15 rebounds. Spencer Dinwiddie moves it across the midcourt line. Moves it right. Cam Johnson's got it. Back out top for Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie comes right on a high screen. Back to Johnson. Back out top, Dinwiddie. Moving left to the foul line. Steps left. Jumper on the way. No good, too strong. Deflected ahead, and Maxey's got it for the Sixers. In the blue, they go left to right. Maxey into the front court. Maxey out of the right wing. Bounce pass down low. Tobias Harris right of the lane. Against the smaller Dinwiddie. Muscles him inside. Jump pass out to Embiid on the wing. Thought about a three, drives instead, moving into the paint with a leaner, and it's good for Joel Embiid.
Other years, he would have settled for that three-point shot. Not that time.
Game tied at 51. 9.5 to go, third quarter.
7-0 run by the Sixers. Zone defense again.
Bridges are on a high screen. To the foul line with a pull-up, but he drains it. Mikal Bridges, who was just 1 of 6 on the floor in the first half, knocks down his first attempt here in the third quarter.
That's what good players do. They try to break the opponent's momentum.
53-51 Nets. 9:10 to go, third quarter. Harden spins it over to Embiid, top of the key, works to the right corner to Tucker. Finds it open. Harris at the rim and a two-hand slam for Tobias Harris. He's got 11.
A different type of double team that time. Nets had long rotations.
Bridges attacking in the paint, kicking up top for Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's going to back up between the circles. Snaps it left for Johnson. Again, looking over a 2-3 zone to the Sixers. Dinwiddie moves it left. Johnson gets into the paint. Try to dish it off. Broken up by Harden. They steal it. Harden running into the front court. No-look bounce to the right to Maxey. Go to the rim. Left it short, but Harris there to rebound it and put it in. Tobias Harris puts the Sixers back on top. Turnovers the story here in the third quarter. Bridges right wing, angle three. It's good. Mikal Bridges answers back. 56-55 Brooklyn, 8:15 to go, third quarter.
Just different going against his own defense. I think it's caught the Nets by surprise, and a little careless with the basketball.
Now Harden out of the right side. Gives top of the key to Embiid, right back to Harden, the corner to Tucker. Bounce pass down low to Harris. Draws two defenders, finds the open man. Maxey in the corner of three, and it's good for Tyrese Maxey. He's got 21 to lead Philadelphia.
Wow, they're beating the rotations of the Nets right now and getting open looks from the corners. The Sixers are knocking them down.
Sixers back on top by 2. 7:45 to go in the third. Dinwiddie to the foul line. Back it out, Bridges. Into a three. Off the side of the rim. Tucker with a rebound. Quick pass ahead now. Hard to the front court for Philadelphia. Driving hard in the lane. Run to the Dinwiddie. Floater won't fall. Claxton with a rebound.
Good job not bailing him out with a cheap foul.
Bridges front court for the Nets. Dinwiddie extra pass. Corner. Johnson a three. No good. Weak side rebound. Uncontested. Taken by Tucker for Philadelphia. Now it's Maxey up the right wing. Tyrese Maxey gives to Harden between the circles.
I might play Embiid straight up right now, not go for the double team. They're getting too easy a shot.
He wants it against Claxton. They do double him. Top of the key. Harden trying to dribble out of it. Embiid trying to dribble out of it. Gives to Maxey. In the corner. Tucker's got it. A three on the way. No good. Foul on the rebound is going to go against the Nets. As Nick Claxton threw Embiid to the ground. Embiid a little slow to get up. Second foul on Claxton. He rammed to the back of Embiid. The crowd looking at it on a replay and not happy with it. He really shoved Embiid hard from behind. He's going to come out of the game right now. The Nets will go to that small lineup that helped them in the first half as Royce O'Neal comes into the game. Crowd really getting on Claxton. They thought they should have reviewed that for a flagrant. Harden out of the right side. Sixers with a 2-point lead. 6:50 to go in the third. They work it right corner to Maxey. Dribbling along the baseline. Rips to the left corner. Tucker does not get it off in time. Thought it should have been a shot clock violation. They still have it. Harden a three, and he scores. He knocks it down.
Wow, that was very close, wasn't it, Chris? I thought it was a violation.
5-point lead for the Sixers. 6.5 to go, third quarter. Bridges, right corner to Johnson, driving along the baseline, out to Dinwiddie, moves it left. Finney Smith's open, shoots a three, missed it long. Embiid with a rebound.
That's cold from three of their last 14.
Embiid now into the front court. Gives it out top for James Harden. Embiid doubled in the corner to Harris. A three on the way is good for Tobias Harris. And Jacques Vaughn needs a timeout as the Sixers have opened up an 8-point lead.
open shots from the corners that the Sixers are getting. Embiid continuing to be double teamed. They've spaced the floor differently here in the second half, and the Nets aren't able to rotate to the shooters, and the Sixers are knocking them down. You can see why they lead the NBA in three-point shooting, because they are not only good shooters, Chris, they're getting wide open threes because of the attention that Joel Embiid gets.
And the wide open corner threes.
Yeah, so the easiest one and the most highly valued shot on the floor for an NBA player, except for a free throw.
A 9-0 Philadelphia run. With 6:05 to go here in the third quarter, the Nets have been outscored 20-7 here in the third quarter.
On the other side of the floor, certainly we know they're shooting the ball well. Nets aren't stopping them. But the Nets are, when they're getting open shots themselves, haven't been able to capitalize. They began the game shooting the ball very well from the three-point line. But since the end of the first quarter, they are 3 of 14 from 3. We said it's a great equalizer. The Nets are going to have to make them. See what adjustment the Nets make on Embiid right now. Maybe the Nets have come out and play some zone defense. The zone defense of the Sixers has helped them. Or maybe possibly, I don't know, with Royce O'Neal out there, I think they'll still double team.
So it's O'Neal, Dinwiddie, Bridges, Finney Smith, and Cam Johnson. Maxey will pick up the ball full court, pressuring Dinwiddie. O'Neal stays behind instead of screen. Dinwiddie gets into the front court. Again, the Sixers in his own defense. Bridges out of the right. Moves across court to O'Neal. Back it out top, Dinwiddie. To Bridges in the corner to Johnson for 3. It's good. Cam Johnson bails him out with a 3 from the right corner. He's got 25.
There's 5 shooters on the floor, and the Sixers are playing a zone defense. That's got to space it out and let it fly. All right, let's see if the Nets, what the game plan is defensively on Embiid.
They give him Embiid. He's trapped. Finds Harden on the right wing in the corner to Maxey. He got 3 on a screen. Missed the 3 off the front of the rim, and the rebound gathered by O'Neal. Right to left, Nets into the front court. Dinwiddie gives to Bridges. Attacks the baseline, going to the rim. Blocked by Embiid. And scooped up by Philadelphia. Harris on the run. Out of the wing. Harden's got it. Shoots a 3. And airballed at O'Neal with a rebound. Now Dinwiddie pushing it ahead. Cross go to the right. Bridges tries past the defender. Got in the air, and he got fouled by Embiid. Embiid then walks over to get the ball. Steps over Mikal Bridges. Not going to be a shooting foul. Joel Embiid called for his first.
Very good advance pass by Dinwiddie that time. He got the ball, didn't dribble it, and kicked it ahead. That's why Bridges had the advantage.
Johnson inbounds to Dinwiddie.
It's like man-to-man now. It's like man-to-man this possession by the Sixers.
Man-to-man.
Hey, Raph, we got another guy.
Here's Dinwiddie. Up top against Harden. Drives him left. A bump going to the rim. Blocked by Embiid. They're going to call it goal set.
Yeah, it went off the backboard.
Doc Rivers is livid. Arguing with David Guthrie right now. And looking at it, he took it off the backboard, yeah?
Yeah, the crowd didn't even scream and moan about that. They saw it on the replay.
The only I think they thought what might have happened was that Harden had touched it first.
I see.
As now Harden moves into the front court. Sixers by 3, 4:45 to go, third quarter of game 2. Sixers a 1-game-to-none series lead. Embiid out top, played tightly by O'Neal.
Delaying the double team. They're not going right away.
5 to shoot, backing him in, and a touch foul on O'Neal. And O'Neal's hot. He's angry. That foul was called.
Kind of saying, what do you expect me to do, David Guthrie? It's got me by 150 pounds.
2 fouls on O'Neal.
He's got to be smart, though. Use his chest, not his hands in any way. Out on the perimeter.
Maxey's got it between the circles now for the Sixers. Coming left, switched up with O'Neal on him. They give it to Embiid. 2 defenders collapse. It works to the right corner to Tucker. Hands back to Harden. Skip pass to Maxey. On the catch. Tries with a floater, and it rolled off no good. Rebound. Cam Johnson ripped it away from Tobias Harris and controls it for Brooklyn.
That's the attitude you got to have on the defensive backboard.
O'Neal now, front court on the right side of Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie switched up, has Embiid on him. Dinwiddie hands it right. Johnson played by Harden. 6 to shoot. Cam bumping, spinning around Harden. Kick it up top. Dinwiddie's open. Shoots a 3. Missed it long. Rebounded by Harden.
Another open 3. Got to knock
Pass
those
ahead.
down.
Maxey on a drive, bumping with Johnson. Floater off glass, faked it in, and a foul is called. And Maxey with an opportunity to three-point play as Cam Johnson called for his second.
Quick outlet up the floor, and Maxey, like he shot out of a cannon, attacks the body of Cam Johnson and then finishes. He's had a very productive offense. He's been the best offensive weapon, obviously, for the Sixers all night. That's just got to stabilize right now. They did a better job. The Sixers were on a big run. They stabilized some. Keep executing right now.
Maxey's free throw rimmed out, no good.
Nets are getting enough threes, getting enough decent looks. Keep your poise, keep executing, give yourself a chance.
Joe Harris in the game, moves it right for Bridges with O'Neal, Dinwiddie, and Johnson. Bridges turned his ankle or something. He's limping around. Dinwiddie out on the left side. Dinwiddie behind the arc. Dinwiddie played by Maxey. 4 to shoot. They bump left of the lane. Turns, kick it out. Johnson. Catch and shoot 3. No good. Long rebound. O'Neal fights for it. Gathers it. Backs it out. Harris. Joe, one dribble. Pull up 3. No good on the rebound to Tucker for Philadelphia. Up the left side, Maxey in the front court. Sixers by 5. 3:10 to go in the third. Maxey out on the left wing. Moves it out top. Harris has it. They get it inside to O'Neal, but he got pulled down by Harris and a foul on Royce O'Neal pulled down Joel Embiid and a foul on Royce O'Neal.
Really bodying and battling down low because Embiid has had Royce O'Neal on him a lot, but he hasn't gone down low against him. Probably not a bad foul. If he had gotten the ball, it would have been a quick 2. Easy 2. Dinwiddie's going to sit down right now. A little different lineup right now. Royce O'Neal will handle the basketball. His versatility is on display.
Joe Harris goes right to the bench. So now it's Maxey with it along the left side. Gives it out to Embiid. Straddles the arc straight on. Played straight up by Claxton.
Yeah.
Takes him left. Bulldozing to the paint. Tried to pass it to the wing, and he threw it out of bounds.
Great call by you. First time we watched the Nets play straight up defense and not double team Embiid. I think he thought it was coming, and it never came. That's why he turned it over.
13th Sixer turnover. Front court now, Nets with it. And the white going right to left. Bridges. It looked like he was limping before, but he's out there playing. Working against Niang. Draws a double. Out to O'Neal. Back to Bridges. 7 to shoot. Tries to penetrate. He tried to draw the contact against Niang. It goes out of bounds. And it's a turnover. Did not get the call and lost the ball out of bounds. Bridges still trying to shake out whatever it is, like his left leg.
That's something going on.
Going gingerly as he backpedals into the front court now as Maxey brings it front court for the Sixers. Gives to Tobias Harris. Tobias out of the right wing, and Embiid's got it 30 feet from the hoop, played straight up by Claxton. Starts to back him in. Turns left, spins right at the rim, going inside, and he traveled.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And Jacques Vaughn was pointing that out in the post-game press conference, but that one was obvious. He hopped. He didn't even complain about it.
66-61 Philadelphia. 2:05 remaining in the third quarter of game 2. Claxton with it up top. Hands to Bridges, circles left of the lane with falling left and banks it in. And there's that patented moving left of the lane, falling to his left and getting the banker to fall. Bridges with 16. 3-point lead for the Sixers. Minute 45 to go in the third. Maxey out high on the left. Comes top of the arc. Gives to Embiid. Played by Claxton. Right of the circle. 5 to shoot. Embiid driving it right. Stumbling in the paint. Getting to the rim and lays it up and in.
All right. The last 2 times they didn't double. He turned it over.
Bridges out of the right. Cuts left. Bumps and kicks to O'Neal. Deep 3 on the left. Short, no good. Embiid comes down with his 17th rebound.
And again, another open 3 that for the Nets to pull this game off, they're going to have to start capitalizing.
Embiid moves it right. Anthony Melton a 3. That's too strong. O'Neal with a rebound for Brooklyn. Pass ahead, nearly intercepted. Knocked out of bounds by Maxey. It'll remain Brooklyn ball. 106 remaining in the third. 68-63 Philadelphia. Inbounding in the front court is O'Neal. Near side for Brooklyn. Gets it into Dinwiddie, who's back in. With Finney Smith, Harris, and Bridges. Dinwiddie up top, played by Niang. Cuts right, pass out top. Harris hesitates, moves it left now to O'Neal. Royce driving it, kicking it to the wing, and knocked out of bounds by Melton. Intended for Bridges. Net ball with 5 to shoot.
Too much hesitating going on. Guys that get an open shot, got to let it fly quickly.
Mikal Bridges inbounding on the far side near the Sixer bench. Out top to Finney Smith. Look at the shot clock. Starts to drive. Backs up. 22-footer. No good. Rebounded by Niang. Sixers with the ball in a 5-point lead. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Sixers have had the edge. They trailed by 5 at the half. McDaniels in the game. Down low to Embiid for the Sixers. Played by O'Neal. Spin out to the baseline. Muscling his way inside. Missed the layup. And a rebound snatched down with one hand by Finney Smith. Now the Nets control. In white going right to left. Dinwiddie across the midcourt logo. Picked up by Niang up top. Dinwiddie moving left. And a reach by Niang, and a foul is called. The Sixers had a foul to give with 13.8 seconds to go here in the third.
Good job by Dinwiddie knowing that they had a foul to give and going early enough so the Nets still have enough time right now to take the last shot of the quarter.
Okay.
Get some offense on the floor.
Curry and Johnson will come in, replacing Harris and Finney Smith. Daniel House and Paul Reed check in for the Sixers. Shot clock will be off. 13.8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Sixers a 68-63 lead. Sixers have outscored the Nets 24-14 here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie near the midcourt line now for Brooklyn. Down to 8, down to 7. Winding down the third quarter. Straight on against Reed. Down to 3-2. Driving it left in the lane. Going to the rim. Blocked by Reed. And that'll end the third quarter. A Sixer dominant defensive effort helped by some zone defense early in that third quarter.
Yes, but the Nets still had shots. It's so important right now that the Nets keep their composure. They maintained they played good defense again. They limited the Sixers to under 25 points in that quarter, even though it felt like they had huge momentum. Nets are just missed a lot of open threes. If that can turn around here in the fourth quarter, the Nets could steal this game.
Fourth quarter coming up. Sixers with a 68-63 lead over Brooklyn. Back after this on the Fan, Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
At NSPC, we've built the largest private brain and spine surgical practice in the Northeast. Thousands of surgeries by some of the world's best brain and spine surgeons as recognized by their peers, all backed by a team of dedicated experts, there for you at every step. At NSPC, we focus on minimally invasive surgeries, or if possible, no surgery at all. Because at NSPC, we know that every brain and spine we treat comes attached to a human being. For neck or back pain or numbness, for any issue of the brain and spine, visit nspc.com right now to set up a consultation and the first step to healing. That's nspc.com right now. Or call 1-800-355-1100. That's 1-800-355-1100. NSPC, for brains, spines, and human beings.
This is Tiki Barber. Is your cooling system ready for the hot weather coming? There's only one company to call, my friends at Edison Heating and Cooling, New Jersey's air conditioning experts for decades. If your current cooling system is over 15 years old, you're throwing away money. Upgrade to a high-efficiency Carrier AC system now. Take it from me. You'll save money and stay cooler. These guys are experts. Contact my friends right now at EdisonHVAC.com. That's EdisonHVAC.com.
Can you imagine a rainbow of flowers?
In a crystal blue sky.
Filled with music.
And all your friends are there.
And everyone is laughing with joy.
And the whole world is clean and sparkling and singing like Pavarotti.
Put on your wings and fly.
Invite us to your house.
We'll only be there a few minutes.
Our clean and shiny trucks haul away your distractions.
And leave your home sparkling with joy.
All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUMP.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUMP.com.
G'day, this is Paddy Mills, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets Basketball with Chris and the Kappa on the Fan.
Here we go. Fourth quarter about set to begin at Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Nets trying to even this series at a game apiece. They trail the Sixers 68-63. Nets outscored 24-14 in that third quarter.
Still in this game, and Nets got to remember right now that this game one got away from them right at this juncture, the beginning of the fourth quarter, with the reserves on the floor, with a lot of reserves. Paul Reed, James Harden, and the Sixers took control of the game. Nets got to be sharp. They've got to contain the dribble of Harden very effectively. Be interesting to see who guards him. I see Royce O'Neal out there. I think he should be on him to control him. How about Royce O'Neal going from Embiid defending him to James Harden? What the versatility in his game, so impressive.
Niang will inbound with Melton, McDaniels, and Reed with Harden at the point. Harden's got it up top. Sixers to start the fourth with the ball in the blue, going left to right. Nets are in white. Harden near the net bench on the far side. Moves across court to Melton. Right back to Harden. 8 to shoot for the Sixers. Harden out of the left side. Played by Harris to the switch. Draws a double out to Niang. Trying to get back inside to Reed, and he turned it over. The 15th Sixer turnover. Nets to the front court. Dinwiddie out of the right side. Out top O'Neal. Right back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie coming right. Switched up. Has Niang on him. Dinwiddie, low crossover, right of the circle, step back, 18-footer. It's good for Dinwiddie. He's got 9 points. Nets cut the lead to 3. First minute of play in the fourth. Melton on a drive, going inside, bumped by Claxton. The layup, no good, but a foul is called on Claxton. That'll be his third.
How to control the basketball out on the perimeter. DeAnthony Melton that time, able to cross over and attack. But good sign for the Nets to have Dinwiddie knock down that shot.
DeAnthony Melton free throw is in and out, no good. A Sixer team that led the NBA in free throw percentage, and they're one of the best in the league at getting to the line, just 6 of 9 in this game.
That's a big key that they've only taken now 10. Now they're 7 of 10 as that free throw is made.
69-65 Philadelphia. First minute of play, fourth quarter. Dinwiddie into the front court, played by Jalen McDaniels, a good defender. Now switched up with Melton on. Backs up. Dinwiddie pounding a left-hand dribble.
Got to get into their offense. Too much just standing and dribbling.
Curry back to Dinwiddie. Driving it right around Melton. Tough floater. Banked it in, and a foul is called on DeAnthony Melton. As Dinwiddie salvaged what was a really lethargic possession.
Well, there's a lot of standing around. I mean, that's kind of like the end of the game stuff when Dinwiddie does. But when he does it, he can, though, when there's great separation. And think about how on the floor right now, there's 4 shooters. There's not great spacing, but he's got that good burst of speed. And there's no Embiid on the floor, so he knows that he can attack and try to go all the way to the basket.
Dinwiddie makes that free throw. It's a 1.6er lead.
And Royce O'Neal trying to denying James Harden the basketball.
And he does. Melton moves into the front court. Melton up top, played by Claxton. Away from the ball, Reed got tripped up by Dinwiddie and a foul on Spencer. Second foul on Dinwiddie.
A very good job for the Nets keeping their composure. Big run in that third quarter. Ton of missed shots the Nets could have made. Right in this game.
Finney Smith will come into the game, replacing Harris. Inbound to Harden up top.
The match with Tobias Harris.
Harden coming left. And Tobias just back into the game now for the Sixers. Harden straight on against Claxton, 4 to shoot. Moves him left. Bumping in the lane. Gets to the rim. Missed the shot. Rebound deflected to Reed. Reed's got it. Back it out. Melton the 3. No good. Back tap. Foul. Going to go against the Nets. Curtis Blair says, stay right here. Foul on Royce O'Neal. 4th foul on O'Neal.
Well, you're not a small, you're doing the best you can. When Finney Smith is out on the perimeter, Claxton's out on the perimeter, battle as best you can for rebounds.
Inbound to Harden. Up top, played by Claxton. Harden snaps it left. Tobias Harris with it. Driving on Finney Smith. Getting all the way to the rim. Laid it off the window. No good. Reed's tip won't go. Reed got it back again. A pump fake and a lay-in for Paul Reed, who's been a problem for the Nets in this series.
Yeah, he's been a problem throughout the season. Remember, earlier in the year, he had a big game.
71-68, Philadelphia. 2 minutes gone, fourth quarter. Dinwiddie into the front court, played by James Harden. They're the only two players above the foul line. Now Dinwiddie works right into the paint, kick it on the wing. Curry has to reach back to grab it. Steps left to the foul line, down the lane, left-hand scoop, off the heel, no good, and Harden with a rebound. Harden head up, charging into the front court, going strong, down the lane, a lob. McDaniels missed the lay-in attempt, and the rebound of Finney-Smith. He is surrounded and tied up by Paul Reed at a jump ball. Actually, they'll say Harden tied him up. They were both there. It'll be Harden against Finney-Smith.
Hanging around. That's doing a good job right there. Getting back. McDaniels misses the layup. Good effort by Finney-Smith. His wrist is bothering him, though, Finney-Smith. He's bent over. He's in a lot of pain right now, Chris.
He had that wrist injury. It cost him a game late in the season.
He's hurting right
game
now.
in Detroit, he didn't play. He's got black tape on that right wrist.
Yeah, it's the right wrist to his shooting wrist.
That's the one that caused him to miss the game. They jostle, and Reed gets it off the Harden tip, and the Sixers control it off the jump ball. 9:28 to go in the fourth. Sixers setting up. They have a three-point lead. Harden up top. Gets a high screen. Coming left. O'Neal stays with him. Step back. Left wing three is good. Just a second made three for Harden. He's got 8 points. Puts the Sixers up by 6. 9:10 to go in the fourth. Dinwiddie out of the right. Played by Maxey. Dinwiddie. One-on-one to the foul line. Back it in. Turnaround. Fade away. Airballed it. It'll bounce out of bounds. And Dinwiddie saying Maxey touched that. The officials are going to change the call. Trey Maddox and David Guthrie discussed it. And they're going to give it to the Nets. Maxey did get a piece of that shot.
I just saw the replay here, and he did. He got a piece of it. Fingers on it. Nets they're standing around too much on offense now, the Nets. They've got to get into some flow and get this guy going a little bit.
Bridges, and Bridges got stripped and fouled by Jalen McDaniels.
Right, there's a lot of stationary offense right now with Dinwiddie dribbling the bounce. Yes, it's been too early for that kind of play. Get screening, get moving, get some activity.
Cam Johnson gets it in for Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal hands to Dinwiddie out of the left, played by Maxey. Dinwiddie moves it right. O'Neal's got it in the corner to Finney-Smith. Run off the line. Kicks it up top. O'Neal will shoot a three. It's no good. Rebound loose. Gathered by Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. Top of the key jumper. No good. Just grazed the front of the rim. And the Sixers get the rebound. Philadelphia with a 6-point lead. 8.5 to go in the fourth. O'Neal trying to get her on a screen. And Reed knocked him down. And a foul is called against Paul Reed.
Good veteran play by Royce O'Neal. Yes, there was contact, but he knew exactly how to sell it.
The Nets are going to get Seth Curry into the game. Dinwiddie's, Finney-Smith's going to go to the bench.
Yeah, he is hurting. His hand is hurting. Can the Nets shoot a high percentage down the stretch to give them the chance? It's their inability to shoot the ball well after the first quarter.
Dinwiddie out of the right against Harden.
It's caused the problem.
Dinwiddie moves it right. Curry's got it. Back to Dinwiddie. Straight on. Cuts left around Harden. Kick into the corner. O'Neal's open. Shoots a three. Missed it. And a rebound to the Sixers. Harris ahead to McDaniels into the front court. McDaniels out of the right wing. O'Neal missed that three. He's 1 for 6 from behind the arc. That's 10 of 34 after starting out 5 for 10. Out top on the left, it's Maxey. Coming to the top of the arc, the step back, three on the way. Off the heel, bounce high in the air, and it comes down to Brooklyn.
Despite the shooting woes, though, the Nets are still in this game.
Dinwiddie, hands left. Cam Johnson a three. No good off the side of the rim. Maxey with a rebound. Net shooting percentage has plummeted to 36%. I should say plummeted to 36%. Tobias Harris out of the wing, played by Curry. Cuts left, spins right, gets to the rim, and lays it up and in.
Well, when you double team, you got to come toe-to-toe, and you can't allow a split. That time, the pivot by Tobias Harris, and nobody slowed him down.
18 for Tobias Harris. 8-point lead, matching their largest lead. Bridges to the baseline, turned it over. Pass deflected away, but the Sixers give it back. Johnson had it knocked loose. Out to Curry, right wing three. It's good for Seth Curry.
Nets could use some Seth Curry right now because he never, ever lacks confidence. And they need some offense.
Under 7 minutes to go in the fourth. 76-71 Philadelphia. Maxey in the front court. Maxey gives to Harden. Harden standing with it, 5 to shoot. We're going to get a whistle and a foul on Curry. With the shot clock going down to 5. A timeout called here. That'll reset the shot clock to 14. Sixer ball when we come back. 6:43 to go, fourth quarter. It's Philadelphia 76, the Nets 71 on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Score, pass, out of bounds. Those are sports words. Some people hear any sports word and they can't help but listen. Like drive. Drive is another sports word. And drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. You might say those savings are on par with the best in the league. You see, par is also a sports word, so I know you're still listening. And that's called covering our bases. Okay, I'm done now. But I'm serious about drivers saving big with Progressive. No, I'm really done.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action, and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
Nets fans, when decided to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City. It has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
Oh, hot, 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 hot. With the arrival of Triple Red 777, the New York Lottery's hottest new scratch-off game, the winnings might be a little hot, 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 hot. Spark a win today. Play the new Triple Red 777 scratch-off game, and you could win red-hot prizes up to $3 million. You must be 18 years or older to purchase a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly.
Hey, this is Nick Claxton, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball with Chris and the Capper on the Fan.
Want to learn to play like the pros? Get on the court this summer with the Brooklyn Nets Basketball Academy. Boys and girls ages 6 to 14 of all skill levels can attend Nets camps to improve their game the Brooklyn way. Camps available in New York, Connecticut, New Jersey. Register today at BrooklynNetsBasketballCamps.com. 6:43 to go, fourth quarter. Philadelphia with a 76-71 lead over the Nets. Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw back with you in Philadelphia. Game 2 of this best-of-7 series. Sixers with a 1-game-to-none lead.
Well, defense has not been the issue for the Nets. They've defended this Sixer team exceptionally well. Can they get hot right now, Chris? I mean, their inability to consistently to shoot the basketball on open opportunities at the three-point line, especially, has really hurt them. They've gotten up 36 threes, but after shooting it well in the first quarter, they've really struggled. They're 11 of 36, only 30%. Can they get threes? Can they make threes? Can they defend well enough right now without fouling? Because the next foul, they're in the bonus.
Embiid back in the game. Feeds Harris at the rim, got fouled by Cam Johnson. That'll put the Nets over the limit with 6:37 to go in the fourth, and free throws coming up for Tobias Harris.
A set play out of the timeout. Got the ball to Embiid at the left elbow, and on the right block, Tobias Harris tucked in. You forget how big he is. 6'9".
Free throw is good for Tobias Harris. At a half Hollows Hills West High School in Long Island. Had 21 in game 1. Looking for his 20th point of game 2 here at the line. Free throw on the way, and it is good. It rolls in. 78-71 Philadelphia, 6:35 to go, fourth quarter.
Let's see if the Nets can get something going for Mikal Bridges right now. They're going to play the zone again, the Sixers. It's helped them in this game.
Dinwiddie ran a high screen. Works top of the key back to O'Neal. He'll fire up a three, and he missed it short. He has been struggling. 1 of 7 from behind the arc.
And again, they have been open, just not knocking them down.
Harris out of the right side now for Philadelphia. Front court gives to Harden. Now to Maxey between the circles. Pass to Embiid. Double comes from Dinwiddie. Whips across court Maxey. Zigs it over to McDaniels. Cut off by Curry. 4 to shoot. Hands back to Embiid. Stumbling along the sideline. And he got fouled as the shot clock was down to 2.9. A foul against Seth Curry. His second. And that'll put Embiid at the line.
That's the second foul we've seen with 5 seconds or less on the 24-second clock.
Yeah, and that one when Embiid's
he's got it falling
on
away.
The sideline. Now he's going to go to the line. Here's the MVP chant as he stands at the free throw line. Embiid with 12 points and 18 rebounds makes that free throw.
The Nets' formula to have success has been outstanding in this game. Defensively, they've been outstanding. Offensively, they've gotten quality open three-point shots or open looks. They haven't converted.
Second free throw is good. 80-71 Philadelphia. 9-point lead is their largest lead of the game. We're at the midway point of the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie now played by McDaniels. Gives right to Bridges. Dinwiddie up top, back to Bridges on the right. Drives on the baseline, under the basket, comes out the other side, finds Curry for 3. It's no good, but he got run into and fouled. So Curry's going to get 3 free throws here. A foul on Tyrese Maxey. That's his second.
You have a team that is favored to beat you significantly. That is close, relatively close game in the fourth quarter. They are playing zone defense against you. Move the basketball, get open threes, and shoot with confidence. Going to consider challenging this one? Are the Sixers? No, they're not.
Well, Jacques Vaughn wanted them to review it.
No, let's see if he
possible flagrant. Free throw good by Curry for not giving him that room to land. The closeout foul, but they don't review it. Second on the way by Curry is good. He'll get a third. Looking for his 10th point. A former Sixer. Third free throw rolls off, no good, and rebounded by Philadelphia. 7-point lead for the Sixers. 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter. A game where the Nets have led by as much as 10. Sixers have led by as much as 9. Embiid out of the left. Gives it in the corner, McDaniels. Back it out, Maxey, left wing 3. It's good for Tyrese Maxey. He's got 26 and a 10-point lead for Philadelphia. Their first double-digit lead of the game. 5:15 to go in the fourth. Curry out to Dinwiddie. Gets free to the foul line. Kick it over to O'Neal. Back to Dinwiddie. Embiid on him. Jab, step. Hesitant to shoot. Now drives it. Going to the rim. Laid it off the window. No good. Harris to the rebound for Philadelphia. Tobias up the left wing. Holds off Bridges. Now moves it up to Maxey. Sixers with the ball at a 10-point lead with 4:50 to go. Maxey gives it left, gets it back, moves it right for Harden. 6 to shoot. James with the crossover, the step back, right wing 3, no good. Rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal, long pass ahead to Curry. Steps to the corner, back it out. Dinwiddie up top. O'Neal, he'll shoot it again. That one he knocks down. His second made 3 in 8 attempts. It's an 83-76 Sixer lead with 4:20 to go in the game. Now Harden up top. Harden played by Bridges. Hands left. Embiid's got it. Straight on, played by O'Neal. Backing him in from the top of the key. Double comes from his backside. Finds Maxey. That 3 is off the back rim. Rebounded by Cam Johnson. Nets in control, pushing it ahead. Curry's got it. Ball fake, drives, gives to Johnson in the lane. Swatted away by Embiid. Starts a break. Sixers the other way. Maxey on a drive. Blocked by O'Neal, but they'll call it goaltend. And Jacques Vaughn is going to call a timeout and has to be led away from the official. So a timeout called by Brooklyn.
I'm sure he thought there was a lot of contact on the play offensively as Cam Johnson was going to the basket. I mean, Embiid blocked it, but there was a lot of contact down low. I forget who the defender was.
All right, well, we'll get a timeout with 3:55 to go in the fourth. 85-76 Philadelphia. We're back after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
Getting engaged will be one of the most exciting times of your life, and the winning team at London Jewelers is there to help you pop the question. The cutting-edge technology and trained professionals at London Jewelers can help you select a ring from their 2x London collection or design the absolute perfect ring at any budget. So whether you're starting out or starting over, let the engagement experts at London Jewelers help you out. Visit London Jewelers at any one of their 7 locations, with their newest location at the mall at Short Hills in New Jersey.
This is Tiki Barber. Is your cooling system ready for the hot weather coming? There's only one company to call, my friends at Edison Heating and Cooling, New Jersey's air conditioning experts for decades. If your current cooling system is over 15 years old, you're throwing away money. Upgrade to a high-efficiency Carrier AC system now. Take it from me. You'll save money and stay cooler. These guys are experts. Contact my friends right now at EdisonHVAC.com. That's EdisonHVAC.com.
Bad credit? No credit? Any credit? We can help you. Call Credit Solutions, a division of Hudson Hyundai. It's easy to apply right over the phone.
We can help you drive today with only $68 down. Call 800-951-4221. That's 800-951-4221.
Tier 1 customers can drive a brand new Hyundai with just $68 down.
Like a new Hyundai Tucson or Palisade, only $68 down.
Even a new award-winning all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5, only $68 down.
Or get up to $7,500 Ioniq 5 lease cash when you lease.
Call 800-951-4221. That's 800-951-4221.
And all new Hyundais come with Hyundai Assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Bad credit? No credit. Call Credit Solutions for a pre-approval today. 800-951-4221. That's 800-951-4221. Or HudsonHyundai.com.
Payments will vary. Credit severity affects approval. See dealer for details.
Hi, this is Joe Harris, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM and the Odyssey app.
Throughout April, the NBA family celebrates World Autism Acceptance Month as part of its commitment to promote equality and inclusion for all fans. To learn more about how the NBA and its teams are making venues and arenas more inclusive, visit NBAcares.com. 3:55 to go, fourth quarter in Philadelphia. Game 2, Sixers with a one-game-to-none series lead and an 85-76 lead here, with 3:55 to go in the fourth. A game where the Nets have led by as much as 10 points, but they have been outscored 41-27 here in the second half.
Out of a timeout right now. Nets got to get something, get a quality look, give themselves a little bit of belief.
Dinwiddie across the midcourt line, gives to Cam Johnson. Out of the right to Bridges. Bridges out top between the circles to O'Neal, gives left to Dinwiddie. Again, looking over this zone defense. Bridges tried to attack it in the paint, gets to the rim, and a right-hand finger roll is good. Bridges with 18 points on 5 of 13 shooting. 7-point lead for the Sixers. 3:25 to go in the fourth. McDaniels out top. Moves it right hands to Harden. Harden top of the key to Embiid. Played straight up by O'Neal. Takes him right down the lane. Going to the rim, and a two-hand slam for Joel Embiid.
That's the issue when you don't double team.
9-point lead again for Philadelphia. Dinwiddie runs into Embiid. Kick it right. Curry's got it. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound batted ahead, and the Sixers control it. Nets are just 12 of 39 from behind the arc. 7 for their last 29. Embiid top of the key against O'Neal. They bump. Spins, turns, fadeaway. 18-footer is good for Joel Embiid. Turning it on offensively down the stretch. 18 points for Embiid. Sixers by 11, their largest lead of the night. 2:28 to go. Cam Johnson runs into Embiid and a foul on Joel.
Side out of bounds right now. Joel, all right. Embiid, the last couple possessions, a couple times the Nets haven't double teamed him, and he's made him pay.
O'Neal up top for Brooklyn. Takes the handoff. Comes left, gives to Curry. Curry ran a screen, try to penetrate, cannot. Bounce it out top to Bridges. Pulls up, straight on three. Good for Mikal Bridges. He's got 21. 89-81 Sixers. 2:10 to go, fourth quarter. Harden picked up in midcourt by Bridges. Backs it over the line. Gives out top for Jalen McDaniels. McDaniels coming left, gives to Embiid. They double. Pass to the right corner. Maxi's open, shoots a three, and knocks it down. Maxi with a three off the Embiid pass off the double team, and an 11-point lead for the Sixers under 2 minutes to go. Bridges straight on, another three. That one's in and out, rebounded by Maxi.
Fitting that it's Maxi making a big shot there, right, Chris? He has been the problem all night for the Nets.
31 for Maxi. 92-81 Philadelphia with a minute and a half to go. They're rising to their feet here at Wells Fargo Center. Maxi up top. Given space, shoots a three, missed it short. Tobias Harris for the rebound. Back it out for Harden. They'll use more clock. Give to Embiid, top of the key. Double comes. O'Neal knocked over Embiid and a foul on O'Neal. It'll be his fifth. Offensive rebounds ended up being a factor after it was such a big part of the game one. Nets did a better job early, but now the Sixers up to 12 offensive rebounds and 16 points off those second chance points, and Embiid looking for more here, as these will be second chance points. Embiid makes the first free throw.
But anytime you can hold a team like the Philadelphia 76ers now to 93 points, you're going to hold them under 100 in this game. You know, you're going to look to, well, what could you have done better offensively? Nets didn't shoot it well. The zone defense of the Sixers really helped them.
Second free throw good. With 1:16 to go, a timeout called. Sixers lead 94-81.
The Nets' formula in this game was correct. I mean, they're going to have to beat a superior opponent when that's what they had to do. They had to give different types of looks. They had to compete. They had to win the turnover battle, do the best they could on the backboard, and then offensively be able to move the basketball and try to convert and utilize the three-point line. It just didn't happen from the three-point line. Some of it was, I got to give the Sixers some credit. The adjustment to the zone, it felt like the Nets' rhythm offensively hadn't been the same as it was early on in the game.
Yeah.
And it kind of didn't have a good feel for, and then guys started thinking about them. Early in the game, we were talking about zero hesitation from the three-point line by the Nets. As the game has gone on and guys have missed them, you've seen hesitation and guys not having great belief and great rhythm. And again, the going zone by the Sixers, I don't know how much it surprised the Nets, but it was very effective. But I do think that the Nets had shots and are capable of making those. And if they make those shots, they could come away with a victory here.
So it'll be Cam Johnson inbounding in the front court. Johnson, who had 20 points in the first half, 22 in the first half, has only scored 3 points in the second half. Johnson inbounding, out top O'Neal, shoots a three straight on, off to the left, no good. Embiid comes down with his 19th rebound. Pass ahead, front court to Tobias Harris. He's trapped. Tobias, pass out of it to Harden. Bounce pass to a streaking Maxi, going to the rim, and he'll lay it up and in, uncontested. 96-81 Philadelphia, under a minute to go in the game. Cam Johnson out of the right wing. Spins right, bumping inside, gets to the rim, missed the layup, but he got fouled by Tobias Harris. This game may end up being around the same score range as game one, but this was certainly a much more competitive effort from the Nets.
Yeah, very competitive effort. Very competitive effort. They did what they needed to do. They just have to knock down shots. They wanted to get close to 43s up.
They got 42.
They got 42. They made him early in the game. They didn't make him as the game went on.
Johnson misses that free throw.
If you can hold the Sixers under 100 points, you're doing a heck of a job.
Crowd wants free chicken. They'll get it if he misses this free throw. Johnson's free throw is good. 96-82 Philadelphia. 50 seconds to go in game 2. They get it into Harden. Harden will give to Harris, streaking up the left wing. They trap. Harris gets out of it, gives to Maxey. They'll back it up. Out of the right wing, draws 2 defenders, cross-court pass. Harris has it. 10 to shoot. He'll back it out into the midcourt line to Maxey. Sixers playing keep away.
Yeah, Nets don't want to foul. They're just hustling and scrambling.
Harden out top. Maxey a 3. Missed it short. Tobias Harris with an offensive rebound. And he'll back out and use more clock with 20 seconds to go. The crowd rising. Down to 6 to shoot. Embiid holding it. He'll just, O'Neal came over to strip it loose. Nets on the move into the front court. Give it to Johnson. He'll go to the rim and he'll dunk it with 8.8 seconds to go. 12-point lead. Sixers get it inbound to Harden. Harden, pass ahead. Embiid's got it into the front court. Joel Embiid will peel off to the wing. Had it stripped from behind. Taken away by Cam Johnson, but that'll do it. The buzzer sounds here in game 2 as the Sixers go up 2-0 with a 96-84 victory over Brooklyn. Nets led by as much as 10, had a lead into the second half, but ultimately the Sixers turn it around, lead by as much as 15, and get a 12-point win. 96-84 Philadelphia. We'll have more coming up right after this on The Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
Nets fans, when decided to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City, has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
In today's world, it's more important than ever to surround yourself with people and companies you can trust that will help you through some of the toughest decisions you've ever had to make. Whether you're looking to reopen your business or buy or rent a new home, Hub International is by your side. Visit Hub's Coronavirus Resource Center at hubinternational.com. Whether you're looking for help on business insurance, employee benefits, retirement planning, or even how to file for unemployment benefits, you'll get the information you need. Because at Hub International, our mission is to help you protect what matters most.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
So the Sixers take game 2, 96-84. Post-game